Some hooded creeps are vibing over a glowing red rock on an altar. Bam, a demon pops up. Gets wrecked by some maniac spamming skills. Meet Ray Chang, Total Sword Pro. He yells at the noobs to follow his lead. Then, Jorb, the Necrogrompa, rolls up on a literal tear. Enter Maria, the blonde healer. Everyone simps for. She screams, "Crash the party, now." Someone replies, "Game over, kid." The red rock starts glitching and buzzing. It cracks, and a notification pings. Difficulty set, too hard. Big boom, and a nasty beast creeps out. System update. New mission dropped. Everyone freezes. It's the Plague Elder, the Season 5 boss. Looks like a discount goblin. He instantly yeets soldiers everywhere. Quest log updates. Defeat the boss. Frontline guys get squashed by tentacles. Total wipe. Blonde healer is panicking, barely tanking the hits. Boss is spamming AO attacks, deleting everyone. Ray loses his nerve and books it. Crying, a dude yells, but Ray's already speedrunning his exit. Discount Piccolo raises his blade. Going somewhere, nope. He swings, wrecking the whole zone. Ray's about to be toast, but someone blocks the hit. The NPCs gasped, realizing the Hero King just saved the day. Thought Ray was the MC. Nah, just a chicken who almost got one Anyway, behold our golden Chad, giving full main character vibes. He rushes the boss, who fires back a combo chain. Like a pro, he parries every hit from bargain pick. Boss smirks, day clash. Massive boom. Everyone ducks for cover, even Blondie. She screams, "Ken, I knew it." Classic trope. While fighting, the elder grins. Solo and me, dumb move. Hope of humanity. You're gonna drown in sludge, King. Green guy smirks, claiming he'll die alone. Our boy ignores the he's just hiding his true stats. Smiles and says, "Let's wrap this up." The boss looks totally confused. Bam! Sky lightning zaps the goblin to ash. Everyone braces for the impact. George just stands there, jaw on the floor. The squad goes wild over the dub, but Brew just stands there. Total gigachad energy. Cue the system notification. Elder Boss's toast. Top 100 players snag a rare loot ticket or better. Top 10 scorers. They bag a heroic grade pass. Obviously, our main guy scores the mythic tier, plus Black Death and Elder Slayer tags for wrecking the boss. Then he just faceplants, totally lost in the sauce. Because of him, the server stays up another 365 days. Cut to him getting hyped as the #1 hero for 4 years straight. The Goad, basically, the king of the meta. He's zoning out while cameras flash 1,000 times. Dude's clout is unreal. A kid's hugging his doll, and some merchant is flipping merch with his face. Back on cam, some Rondo. Asks if he's got words for the hero lobby. Maria grips his arm, pleading for him to act normal for once. She prays, "We are live. Please don't be cringe." Apparently, the whole guild of heroes is watching. Maria's sweating buckets. Like me, after 5 minutes of cardio. Plot twist. They're at the UN in Switzerland. He grins, drops a comment that would get him demonetized, then says he's just chasing the bag. Instantly, dead silence. Maria looks like she's gonna He slaps the table. I am so over this grind. Solo carrying is brutal. Next chapter, the origin story. Earth glitched into a game and towers spawned in the sky. Days later, mobs flood out, deleting humanity. A huge goblin swings his sword. Everyone thinks it's cheap. A baddie hits the floor. Only one bay left, and the others toast. Run sis, it's a total gore fest, while she screams. Then a sweat shows up, chopping the goblin. Enter the players. They farm mobs and save the NPC. New patch notes. Clear towers fast to stop the invasion. Typical RPG trope, right? So, power users became the new meta's heroes. Back to present. Bro's burned out and only wants the cash. Meanwhile, he sits like L from Death Note, shilling his own merch on stream. He scrolls the PF player forum, where noobs trade. He types, confused how they doxed him. Fans beg to party up or spy on him. One creep claims he's pressing ... heading to his base when the season drops. He peeks the window. Paparazzi. He hates this part. He exits, looking fresh, hands in pockets. Total main character, energy. A journo asks about his season plans, and his tired rant. Smirking, our boy goes, You know that fake apology celebs give after a wild bender? Dude flashes a grin, claiming he'll do better. Yeah, right. Reporters are standing there like, bro, are you for real? Make it make sense. Anyway, suddenly, the floor vibrates. Quake time. System pops up. Season 6 is live. Read the patch notes. The interface, looking kawaii, warns us not to die on the way down. Towers start spawning everywhere and the system goes. Grind the towers or the world goes. Boom. Media freezes. Sleepy boy hoods, up and dips. Dropping merch ads. The literal marketing genius. Ping. Someone's already at the spot. Our boys, they're like, Ghost Town. Classic launch day. Says the servers are always empty when the season drops. Suddenly, these old geezers appear, laughing and buffing them. Horned bald guy is Steel Elder. Blue elf lady is Ice Elder. He's just scratching his face while they shower him with perks. Turns out, god-tier beings are live streaming the players. The more you troll, the more they simp and drop broken buffs. Like that savage moment? During the UN interview, Total Edge Gold Elder lost it and gifted him the legendary gotcha perk. Luck boost for 3 pulls. 1 legendary guaranteed insane. Devs, please nerf. That is actually illegal. Kid smirks. Pop all loot boxers right now. Hands up. Gold glow everywhere. Looks like me gambling on skins. Praying for that rare knife drop, but since he's the MC, he obviously snags a cracked cloak. Stat sheet is longer than a CVS receipt. We're talking 999 evasion. And get this. Unlocks Surf Shield. Cooldown is 168 hours though. Dude's hyped. Legendary armor, skill, and artifact. Trifecta. Hits a pose. Hands in pockets. Let's raid. Warps in. New notification drops. Gold Elder swapped the luck buff for ... A. Shirt sales buff. I need that kind of sugar daddy energy in my life. Lands in the tower. Giant green foot stomps. Orc screams. Smash human. It's the Moonblood Orcs. Tier 3. He grins. Playtime. Spawns an ice blade. Shout out to Ice Elder. He dashes in. Orcs are shook. One swings, but gets turned to a popsicle. Boy doesn't quit. Just spamming frost attacks everywhere. GG. He walks past the frozen statues like a boss. XP bar fills up. Stats go burr. System pings first floor. Cleared. Grins and rubs his head. Not bad. Guess I'm saving the world again. Hits floor to looking as dead as me on a Monday. Peeps, down total orc. Frat party going on. One spots a mandoops, party's over. Mob goes feral, screaming, honor and death. But bro is just unstoppable. Says chill, jumps, and sends M to the afterlife. Cut to him hiking up more stairs. Floor 4, love the XP. Then, boom. Something's up. Path blocked by Swall Elite Orcs. Classic. He judges the setup hard. System pops. Fight with honor. Spam alert. Buff alert. Elder of Iron, Blessed M. Boss screams. Mobs yell. Valhalla awaits. Rip these extras. They're toast. Singing a battle hymn while charging. Cringe. Kang sighs, preps, and starts slicing. Wait. Plot twist. Low strike, high jump combo, incoming. Dodges. Swings. Back 0 damage. Knew it? Elite tankiness is real. They spam attacks. He spams dodge. Needs a nuke, but he's out of skills. Brain blast. The inventory artifact. Looks at it. Can I handle this bad boy? Orcs rage. Come down and 1v1 me. Yeets a giant axe at his face. Okay, time to stop being a chicken. Equips it, ding. System notification. Frozen Heart equip. Glacial synergy. On ice sort out. Rich get richer. Baby. Orc swings. Axe blocked cold. Ice shield up. Slash out. Dudes halved. Frozen stiff while our boy levels up. Ambush from behind. Dinette. Grabs gear. Freezes it. Shatters it. Orcs are shoot. He slashes a double kill. Jumper gets air. Splat on the ceiling. XP bar just keeps pinging. Dual wielding now. Orc's face says G. Feel ya, buddy. You're cooked. I'd quit too. Now, cue the montage. Slice, dice, and a big X/ finale. Yup. Total badass in training. Dude is spamming slash attacks, and the orc is just standing there buffering. Zero clue what hit him. Hitting that victory pose like a total boss. He smirks. Floor clear, easy, then remembers. Oops, missed a spot, spins one oddie, and yeets a massive ice ball into an orc's mug, instantly deleting him. Cue the notification spam going. Elite Floor Dumbbag secures random skills and 1,000 achievement points. Using the dead guy as a footrest, he yells, open skill box, let's go gambling. Getting flashbanged by blue light only to pull ... A common. Bro, really? He sighs. Total salt. Mine. Man, I was manifesting a legendary here. Aim thrust. So, basically, just a fancy poke attack. Moving on. He copes. Common tier. Whatever. I'll take the scraps. Equip skill. He walks through a portal and spawns in the tower lobby. A voice pipes up. Shocked. He hasn't been unalived yet. Our guy's like, wow. Shade much. The tiny elf girl grins. Nope. I need you breathing so you can spend cash in my shop. She scans his wallet. 1,600 points. Balin. Spend it before you get clapped. Meet Automata, the robo shopkeeper, NPC. MC asks to see the merch. She pushes these shady card packs, hyping up a legendary pull chance. Don't take the bait. It's exactly like my CS2 case opening addiction. Ignoring the gotcha, he drops 300 points on a speed buff and a fire pot. He dips, while Automata is still screaming about her loot boxers. But our guy plugs his ears. Going full la la la, I can't hear you. Boom. System UI pops up. Boss room, enter. He squares up with the boss, who growls. It's go time. Dude teleports instantly, getting right in his grill and launching a heavy hit, which he tanks with a magic barrier. Crack. The shield shatters. Wait, that's illegal. He backpedals hard. This unit is massive. Makes the other orcs look like toddlers. He eats that fire potion right at the boss's dome. Flame on. Looks like barbecue work is back on the menu. Boys, or not, boss roars and just deletes the fire magic. Hacks, but our sneaky main is already behind him. Nothing personal, kid. He drops a full speed slash carving right through the boss's chest. Crit. He smirks. GG decent scrim. Suddenly, green goo drips down. Boss squaws. I didn't hear no bell. Rage mode activated. Kong looks back, grinning. Okay, now it's a real raid. Bus goes full tryhard, unleashing power while our boy pops a shield. Sarcastically, he notes, if that shockwave hit, I'd be sent to the lobby instantly. Boss rushes him, double tapping his shield until it breaks. Kong kites backwards, starting a countdown timer. He's spamming dodge while muttering 100, hops a strike, 50-9, ... 3, ... snatches the empty bottle. 1, he lets it fly. Strike a pose for the gram. Boss's rage buff expires. He drops a massive hole in his chest. Down. Here we go again. System chat spam. Orc, tower cleared. Prepare for loot train. The real jackpot here is the aspect skill card pack. Total RNG fest could be trash tier or god tier loot. He pops it open. Boom. Basic common skill. Dude looks so done. He got ice projectile. Seriously. This game is garbage, he grumbles, walking off salty. Next up. Tower of Dark Sadness. Cringe name dev, do better. Mini demons rush him, but he just chills. Charging up. Bam. He blasts that new move right in their faces. Arms wide. He's like, man, I love the grind. Ding, level up. But wait. Wave 2 is loading. A purple demon army spawns in to gank our hero. Kong smirks. Hold up, fam. I got exactly what you need. Slash. A blue streak just deletes everything. Another level up. Then someone yells, you dirty heretic. The tower boss, Devil Bishop, pulls up yapping about sacrifices. This dude, looking like a horned monkey, screams, get him, wreck him. But his minions get yeeted before they can even twitch. Boss is confused, so our boy slices him up to... Bishop looks down ups. Too late. He's a popsicle now. MC walks up. Time to test my loadout. Let's see how many ice spears I can spam right now. He grabs them and starts playing darts, chucking one after another until the boss looks like Swiss cheese. One left in the clip, though. He eats it hard, vaporizing the guy. Pop-ups appear. Another loot box. He opens it. Ugh. Common armor. Useless, he says. I'm already rocking legendary gear. He scratches his chin. 8 blades didn't feel that strong. Suddenly, text pops up. Face your shadow. He spins around to find a massive event screen. So, tower lore. Elders run different factions here. They recruit players for clout. We do quests for loot. Seems our guy already clicked yes, cause now we're at the Shadow Council. Turns out, he's a member. One dude recognizes him. Another asks, ready to embrace the shadow secrets again? Our boy pauses, thinking it over. Saying they're cool, but adds, you guys have way too many haters. Budget Crow guy says, our cloak protects you. Forgot our power, he replies, nope, that's why I'm hesitating. The guy asks, so, what do you want? Bingo. He smirks. No way he's joining for free. Hand out. He demands the Shadow Beast and a rare dark skill. The Shadow Crows look totally defeated. Speechless. One hisses, check your ego. Human, you guys are trash. Ken interrupts, cool story bro. Nice meeting you, hope to never see you again. Bye. Someone yells, wait, boom, a shadow kitty appears. And yeah, it is adorable, even for a dark void monster. Cat gang for life. It jumps at him, and a notification pops. You've got the Shadow Beast, plus a secret achievement. Hidden adoption. The beast sits at his feet, looking absolutely savage. Plus, he scores 100,000 points. Easy money. Okay, the devs definitely glitched the game for him. Kang is grinning, petting the floof. Then bam, rare skill, Shadow Blade. Crow Grandpa looks so salty. Look at that face. He goes, sick. I am joining the Shadow Club. Cut to our boy stretching. Season is starting lit. He wants a nap, but the dudes sneak up screaming. He spins around Ooga, not this drama again. Paparazzi swarm him with the usual lame questions. How did he blitz to tier 3 towers today? Spill. Blinded by cameras. He is like, built different I guess. Pretty cracked, huh? Reporter brings up the Chinese Swordmaster clearing. Tier 4. Kong blinks. Tier 4. For real. Then asks, how big was his squad? 5 pros went, but 4 got deleted, the reporter says. Our boy crasses arms. Dude is great at using meat shields. A reporter asks, if He is saying Swordmaster does that on purpose. Suddenly, news drops. Swordmaster entered a level 5. How many victims now? He went solo, they say. He sighs. Someone drank too much coffee today. He thinks it is totally sus. 2 rushed hours when the season just dropped. That is why the sage is grinding loot and Necro is chilling. Swordmaster must have snagged epic gear, he mutters. The press gives him 0 chill time and asks his take on the rival. Picking his ear, looking bored. Guy is a moron. Reporters gasp, you aren't competing with him. Hand up. I am a moron too, but the kind that gets the dub. Speechless, they ask him to take that back. Pivoting, our boy asks who can drive him to level 5? Cut to the warp zone. System windows pop up like crazy, saying the Elder's betting pool is open, hosted by that jester freak. Frost Monarch went all in on him, warning him not to choke. Inside the war tower, a massive siege level was loading up. No teaming allowed. Raid goal, just catch the dub. Our guy knew Swordmaster was camping there. Finally, his shot, sighted it, then dove straight into the tower. Boom! A system notification hits him instantly. The savage Kovalitz Empire is sieging the Rhodia fortress. History's outcome. All on Kang. Attack or defend. He paused for a sec, totally clueless on the play. Then he saw Swordmaster, already picked Team Empire. 0 hesitation. He locked in the Kingdom of Rhodia. Harder difficulty just means way juicier loot drops. Zap. He spawned in a room with Rhodia's top brass. The crowd went wild, hyping up their player's arrival. Some blonde dude was praying hard while others hugged it out. He noticed the squad was already prepping for war. Sitting down, he asked for the boss. Dead silence. Then footsteps. Muda Duchamp introduced himself as the base commander. Tubby started yapping about his royal bloodline. Our hero cut him off. Yo, you want to win or not? The egghead nodded with full confidence, saying, ... yup. Said their army's weak, but vibes are immaculate. As Tubby kept chatting, Kong gut punched him like a bowling ball. Our main character stood up, ... and declared himself the new boss in town. He told the shaking troops to spill the intel on both armies. Cut to him gazing over the kingdom, brain working. 5,000 troops, 900 archers. Tiny compared to the enemy. Thankfully, this server has 0 mages or magic. Plus, Swordmaster's kit is trash for fighting mobs. He is the Elder of Steel's chosen apostle. Usually, players bond with one elder and get loot from just one. But I'm built different. I can farm rewards for multiple. Only I have that perk. Shout out to the Jester Monarch. Monarchs, however, can sign contracts with tons of ... players. But only pick one. True apostle. Apostles get huge buffs, but get nerfed with heavy limits. Like Swordmaster can't spam skills unless they match the steel vibe. He felt good about winning, but the NPCs were shaking. Nobody knows if these tower kingdoms are actually legit. Are they real humans, or just generated NPC? Though honestly, who cares at this point? Now, how do I boost their mood? Cut to birds flying. With a shout, the player is here to save us. They announced Duke Duxham got booted. The commander gig, and the player took the wheel. Troops are cheering, saying the pig is finally gone, and a gamer leads now. Our dude smiles cause firing Duke Muda made morale skyrocket. Suddenly, Kong hears a massive boom. A grunt reports, the bad guys started their raid. Archers make it rain, and one enemy catches an arrow to the face climbing up. Another guy yells, the enemies are stuck at the gates. Stopping them now will totally crush their vibes. Our boy grins and calls the shadow beast. I thought it was a cat, but nope, it is literally a giant tier. He grips his sword, telling the kitty to flex. Enemies are shook, asking, what is that? One dude says he feels a huge dark vibe behind the walls. The boss tells him to hold the line and stay sharp. But mid-sentence, a scream hits and everyone is confused. Blood sprays everywhere. Blade sounds fill the air and dozens get wrecked. A panicked soldier runs screaming monster and tries to bail to another wall. But our boy is already waiting there, freezing them with ice, saying his kitty is hanging. He smirks. Eat up. Chomp. The shadow beast deletes them all. Next bit starts with arrows raining on the enemy squad. Meanwhile, our boy is spamming ice slashes across the map. Then he realizes something. Where is the Swordmaster? Our MC thinks about it. Total double-edged sword scenario. Great for morale, but it exposes him to the enemy gamer. A soldier shouts, the enemy player is on the front lines. But this isn't a death match. Like any game, this tower has rules. If you lose to a player, you just get kicked from the tower. Game over. Players can't kill each other inside, but the tower itself can totally end you. Our boy thinks, I ain't dying, but he won't take the L either. Looking serious, he says, so that is the play, huh? He unleashes a blade storm at the enemies, mowing them all down. Annoyed, he wonders if the Swordmaster is camping till everyone dies. Then something weird happens with the swords nearby. An ally looks up and yells, the swords! They are moving. All the blades fly straight at our boy. He analyzes it fast. Sword Master is using telekinesis hacks. He wonders how the dude controlled such an op skill. Was it luck, or did the Steel Monarch gift it? Jumping up, he dodges a sword aimed right at his head. Weaving through blades, he admits this guy is actually sweaty. Smirking, he says, but I haven't been AFK either. He lands, channels, shadow, power, and smashes the sword wave. Roasting him, he says, too slow bro. My Shadow Blade build is maxed. Enemy noobs scream in panic. The player's here. He's repping the Kavalath Empire and the big boss. MC clocks the hate. The mobs get hype, thinking they're winning. Smirking, our guy whips out his ice blade. Gonna take way more to drop me. Stabs the dirt. Spamming blades nerfs the damage hard. Preps a counter. Nah, that ain't it. Grins as a shield spawns. Dude tanks the blast. Shield busts. He flies back, totally wrecked. Hero roasts him. Like, you thought that weak sauce would end me? Should have hit the base with those toy swords? Annoy snaps. You know the win cons here? Wrecking the base implies nothing. We gotta drop you. Kang goes, and yet you still teamed up. Think you're the one to beat me. Heroes save the world. Trash like you wouldn't get it. Getting salty. He screams Kong, ain't no hero king. Kang claps back. Guess your guild ain't worth saving. Raging he rushes him. You're gonna suffer. Smiling MC says, chill. I ain't checking out first. Blocks with ice, hits back fast. Guy yells cheap tricks, but senses a presence. Spins, blades up, ready to throw down. Mars crew is watching. Taking an L here is bad news. Kong grins, not fighting you, and yeets himself away. Guy's confused. Where's he going? Then, ... click. Kong wasn't showing off just for clout. He's rushing the panicked. Mobs running away. Sword guy chases after him, yelling, stop right now. Get him. Cut to boss tent. Guard screaming, run. Monster. The boss, salty and lost, asks, what? The deal is, while guards try to chill him out, suddenly, MC crashes in. Found ya? Glares. More than one way to win this game. Strikes. Next bit, Kong charges, slicing the boss in half. Sword guy shows up, late screaming, bastard. Kang laughs. Hide your boss. Didn't realize I just had to stop the push? Guy rushes, full send. But his sword vanishes. System says it's too late. Tower cleared. Kang loots a skill off him. 3 choices. Guy growls, you bastard. I'm gonna wreck you. Seriously. Rip. Kong trolls him, locking in the skill. Oh, you want this? Don't mind if I do. The HUD blinks. Swipe sword. Telekinesis. Metal synergy unlocked. Swordy rages hard. Not over, Kang? You hear me? Bro grins. THX for the loot. Next scene. Dream sequence. Mask drops. Major deja vu. HUD yaps about a many-faced boy. Kang's deadpan. It keeps going. Wanna be a hero? Grabs mask. Same yearly nightmare. Same choice. Creepy clown spawns. Be the top hero. Too bad they'll reject you. Forever a meme. Clown smirks. A total joke. Unfazed, Kong equips it. Mask Monarch packed sealed. Snap back. Phones blowing up. Bang bang. I know you're in there. Facepalm. Wah. That dream. Why is he here so early? Opens up. Cheery. Look who the cat dragged in. Guy goes, wow. Rude much. Clout changed you already. Meet Hazek Park. Rank 30. The hit. Also, a big shot Nia Chi for the Blue House. Kang asks if the grind is boring yet. Park grins. Zero time for that. Shaken. He says he's swamped with those war-hungry idiots using players like pawns. Kang salutes. Park asks, why the ghosting? I was passed out. Park trips on trash. You live like this? Hero King, in a pigsty. Kang groans at the name. Park roasts him. It's literally Shrek Swamp. Lectures him on the canned food diet. Rip your gut. Kong gets salty. What's the issue? I'm fully stocked. Park flops on the bed. Cook 2 big ones. Flashback time. How they met. Kang's locked in. Total 2019. Fortnite sweat. Gigi dude behind him freaks out, texting the scoop. Crowd is shook. Sweating. Did he clear that? Enter Mr. Park shows up. You bad at anything? Thinks he's godly. Goes full recruiter mode. Wanna go pro? Kang's confused. Nah, just for fun. Cut to Mr. Park begging Kang's rents to let him drop out and grind literally me in 2019. Fortnite times. But Park ain't a bot. He's up late, helping Kong get cracked. But right when Kong was finna go pro, Season 1 dropped, and the towers glitched open. Origin story. Our boy hits the deck as a huge unit charges. Massive mob spawns, looking for a snack. Guess who? Park shanks that Walmart lizard right in the dome. Park checks on him, but bro is screaming for his mama. Kang's on his knees, sobbing for the rents. Worst day ever, lost a fam. But met his in present day. Kong asks, sup? Park's like association sent me. Next bit, 4:55 a.m. noobs at the academy fighting NPC. One kid spots the hero. King hopes he doesn't have to 1v1 him to pass. But he laughs. Cap, we're graduating regardless. Adds, who does Kang think? He is setting a 5 a.m. call time. Bro's just a player. Kang silent. Staff guy slides up. Vibe check. We tweaked the training meta. MC asks if those kids are getting boosted, having pros carry them for easy loot. Guy sweats, smiling, and says, big honor having Mr. Kong judge our top sweats. Kang steps up, swapping skins and drawing his blade. Says deal stands, testing their actual skill cap. I decide if they pass. Students freeze. It starts. Presono agrees. Thinks Kang's extra though. Bets his students are ready for the season drop. Figures they'll sweat the hero king. But watching it, he's shook. Kids getting deleted. Kong fails ML next. Girl drops, sobbing. Sure, she took the L too. Kong says, you passed. She's confused. Kang says she just got lucky. She outlasted 12 others. RNG is the real meta. Kid. That's a wrap. Chat, cut the stream. GG's to the Academy's first grad. Girls floored, whispering, stream. What stream? Press and admins, barge in, raging hard. We didn't ask you to roast them. Kang cuts him off. I look dumb to you? These are your execs, Nepo babies. Used me for data mining. You hired boosted bots to carry them so they'd be your obedient pets. Kong smirks. Association's cooked if this is the future. Press is absolutely fuming. Dude's about to explode. You're clueless about real life. Sit down. Fans don't make you a hero. Genius. He keeps yapping that players are just living weapons, used by governments worldwide to keep nations safe. Looking manic, the Prez insists the world needs war heroes. He's practically begging Kong to team up for the flag. Scoffs. Kang knows it's a trap. Call him cocky. Less than time. The suit keeps trying to sweet-talk him. But then an aide busts in, like, yo, big problem. The Prez checks the tab and turns totally. Ghost white. Kong smirks. Guess school's out forever. Huh? The boss screams about how that student vid got out. Our boy goes, forgot I got the intel guys on speed dial. Comments are savage. No smart kids enrolling there. Prez is shaking like a scared little chihuahua. Kang just shrugs. Had to be done, bro. System pings. Trolling up. Mask Monarch likes the vibe. He scores a mystery loot box. He bounces and bumps right into Mr. Park, who says thanks, but goes. Isn't that risky for intel? Won't you get busted? Park says Gov hates the guild anyway. Not their first beef. Kang's like, cool. Hey, drive me to the tower. Which one? Kong picks the level 5 spot. They pull up, and cords pop up instantly. Mission. Babysit a caravan, and its loot safely. Kong pieces out to Mr. Park. In the desert, noobs are dying until Kong drops in. In Tower World, players always show up right at the clutch moment. That's how they get famous as heroes. Kang spams blades, deleting every monster instantly. Trying to look cool, he walks up. Guess who? They just stare. Totally confused. Just a visiting player? He adds. Call me. They cheer. The god of light sent him. He's saving us. Kang thinks, ooga, bad vibes. He asks, any other nasties out here? A dude says, this is Divine Kingdom turf. Heretics won't bug us here. We're close. Just 3 days. Kong groans. 3 days. I needed a mobs appear. So Kong goes, chill, go take a nap. I got this. He takes the night shift. The squad hypes him up, calling him the Apostle of Light. Kong slaps on the Vitality necklace. Boom. Major health regen boost. The system nags him. Hey genius, open your gift box. Oh, right? He cracks it open and scores an advanced growth stone. Our guy grins. Finally, some decent loot. He spins around. Mobs incoming. He stashes the stone, no need a sweat. Next scene, he summons Noah, the cat. Grub time, buddy. Then realizes the furball can't solo the whole wave. He whips out every blade, slicing through those scorpion freaks like butter. Kong flexes. These swords obey my brain now. Totally OP skill. Sword telekinesis leveled up. Thinks it's GG until the ground quakes. Giant sand devourer pops up. Kong smirks. Knew this party wasn't over. Rip my sleep schedule. Suddenly, Nor goes psycho mode and slams the beast. Kang swoops in for the one shot. Kill easy. Ding again. Telekinesis and ice blade. Skills boosted. Back to the endless desert hiking trip. Kong asks the squad, we got any knights tagging along? Dude replies, yep, brave guys, serving the light god too. Cool, Kong says. So where were they hiding last night? Guy says they only care about guarding the cargo. Priorities. Kong thinks. Chaos everywhere. And they just watch boxers. Which guild? He asks. Soldier goes, the Crimson Crossmates. Kong grins, must be some epic loot inside then. Soldier gets salty. None of your beeswax, just stick to your holy mission stuff. Kong realizes, OP knights plus him. Something's fishy here. This quest is getting way too messy. He tells the grunt, now I really want to know. Scared warrior pipes up. Guys, chill out. Seriously. Kang yanks him behind an ice shield screaming, ambush! Duck, horseback haters are raining arrows on them. How'd they even sneak into the safe zone? Hit and run cheese, Kong mutters. Let's see the knights handle it. Knights scream, guard the wagon, forget the rest. Hold the line, shields up. Now, merchant takes an arrow. Knights don't even blink. Cold, system pings. Asterisk objective. Escort caravan safely, don't fail. Asterisk. Kang sighs, hesitates, then steps up, stabs the ground, and unleashes straight-up shadow magic. Leaps to wreck a baddie, then realizes wait, desert elves. Next bit, Kong senses danger, blocks but the arrow punches through. Oh snap, these guys use aura too. Elf rushes him screaming, die, you fake. Kong parries, remembering who their boss is. Blade at the neck. He presses, yo, what's inside the ride? Gritting his teeth, the elf calls him trash and refuses to snitch. Then he yells at his squad to fire, claiming he's cool with being collateral damage. Zero hesitation. The extras let the arrows fly, but main character vibes are strong. Shield up, blocked every single shot. The elf is sweating bullets, but keeps his mouth shut. Kang's like, chill, I just want to know what's in the wagon. Then he drops the temp. Make this hard, and your buddies get wrecked. Elf freezes as his pal catches an ice shard straight to the eye. And it wasn't just him. Whole squad got folded by Kang's insane power level. Channeling pure alpha energy, he goes, last chance. What's the cargo? Totally cornered. The elf snaps, the audacity. It's Princess Syria. Kong grins. So, kidnapping your own royalty? Classy, huh? I'll let you irrelevant NPCs live today. The elf tries to clap back, but Kong shuts him down. Better run while your heads are attached. Come try to kill me later, okay? The elf stays quiet, then bolts with the rest of the mob. A soldier runs up, panicked. Bro, why'd you let them dip? Kong shrugs, just checking a theory. Soldier trails him, yelling to wait up. Next bit, Kang walks up to a guard and goes, move it. Guard's shaking, mumbling about not having orders. Kong summons his demon cat, flexing hard. Move before I stop being nice. Pops the door open and asks, you want a rescue or not? And here we go again. Another sketch scene, meet Princess Syria of IA. She's fuming, screaming. She won't be saved by some hair. The system pipes up. Don't forget the mission. Bro, the light monarch drops a warning about his behavior. Kong, totally unbothered, spins his knife and slices the princess's chains. The system flags. Him, secret mission, unlocked. Save her for 300,000 points. Then pop-up windows spam his vision. Tower update incoming. Level 5. Nope, it's level 5 ultra hard. Now, he smirks. Trash game. But okay, points for creativity. Suddenly, angels drop in. Monarch says Kang's gonna pay for defying the light. These are Light Watchers, the Monarch's personal minions. System says they see wherever light hits, and they hate the dark. Soldiers start cheering, thinking the cavalry's here to wipe out Kong. Our boy's jaw drops. Look at them acting tough, 'cause backup arrived. He mutters, sweating. The princess asks, now what? He flashes a cocky smirk, telling her to just chill out. Plus, he brought his own squad to the party. He casts a dark spell, and the system pings. Shadow Boss approves. Boom. Mental buff. The enemies freak out because they're blind now. Creepy voice drops in. Cover everything in our hoodie. Kang grins. Called it. The loot is way better on hard mode. Time for an all-you-can stab buffet. Grunts get sliced to confetti, while the angels just stand there buffering. Suddenly, one guy yells gibberish and throws a massive flash. Others copycat but fail hard. A shadow tornado wrecks their aim. Din Shuang one gets sliced cleanly in half. The squad is shook, wondering if that's even legal. Dudes parkering everywhere, dicing them like a ninja blender. He sticks the landing and ding goes the system. Light faction is officially triggered and hates him forever. But thanks to his shadow fam, Kang's XP's, he steps on a loser. One down, vision is crystal clear now. Then, a noise pops up. System says a bunch of clans are watching his stream. Next up, lore dump. Tower Worlds versus actual Tower Realm. Like, those elves inside, just locals living on the map. But the big boss monarchs and their crews hang out in the VIP section. The Tower Realm, players are basically the bridge between these zones. When a clan visits, it's just their avatar projection. But we aren't zombies doing whatever bosses say. Unlike those light fanboys or that one elf babysitter, if you ignore the script and use your brain, you unlock way cooler endings. Like Kong ditching light for shadow and getting OP buffs. 'Cause even the top dogs can't hack the code. Anyway, back to the fight scene. He looks up. 5 left. Angel drops in with huge glowing orbs. How did I miss those? My bad guy. Angel charges up, a blast, yelling dynamite. He fires, trying to help his buddies stuck in the dark. Lasers rain down, but Kang is totally chill about it. Light Clan hates me, he shrugs. But this is a level 5 zone. Max enemy is rank 9. Hard-coded, limit. The pretty boy angels scream. Light beats dark. Everyone, or maybe both, blast the poor troops below. One grunt just stands there, totally confused. First, shadow monsters. Now friendly fire. Rough day. What a loser. Smirking. Our guy drops. Guess their fan club doesn't care if they get wrecked. Recalling that last brawl, he adds that karma sure has some snappy timing. The hero figures even a split second of hope could totally wreck the gloom. Right then, he flips on the shadow cloak and bulldozes toward the angels, yelling, "Don't even think about sleeping on me." He sprints straight through the laser show, and smack in the middle of the mess, the princess is standing there, shaking like a leaf. She gasps as Kong swoops in, scooping her up like a pro. He drops her safe, whistling for his shadow kitty. Kang whips out a pink crystal, muttering, "Thizzle, babysit the princess for me." It's the Grove Stone. He crushes it and feeds the magic to the shadow cat. The princess is totally bugging out, shrieking as holy beams rain down on them. But suddenly, the cat balloons, growing bigger than a skyscraper. The princess prepares to get toasted, but our MVP kitty face tanks the angels blast. They trade hits for a bit, darkness battling holy glitter, until Kong gives his pet a shout-out. Holding the line. One of those heavenly pests sneers, calling him a weakling who doesn't stand a chance. Meanwhile, Kang launches at the angels. One pulls a sword to parry, and a wild blade fight kicks off, steel singing everywhere. As they swap blows, Kong growls that the thorns are fading, and he's gotta hustle. Something catches his eye. In the nick of time, he jerks his blade up to block a killer strike. He dodges again, thinking, how are these guys so cracked? Even with the he decides to bail, backpedaling and parrying. But blood sprays as one angel lands a lucky shot. Sliding back, he mutters that those wings are a total pain, and he's gonna need one massive hit to clip them. He readies a heavy spell, but the angels aren't playing around. A laser slams right into the middle of his summon circle. Kang's sweating, and bam, a spear nails him in the chest. He grinds his teeth, but it's not lightning. It's an angel with a pointy stick. His blades hit the dirt, and an angel screams, "Now's our chance. Slice him open." But Kong just grins as a ton of system alerts flood the air. A wave of buffs. The spear in his chest just melts away. The angels freeze up. One yells that something's off, and that's when it hits. Sayonara, angels. A hurricane of swords rips through the sky, unleashing total carnage. He clicks on a buff that juices his fatal damage by 50%. Grinning, he says, "Game over." The next bit kicks off with angels getting shredded from every angle. The last one tries to skedaddle. Boy conjures a humongous greatsword and yeets it, pinning the angel straight to the floor. Just like that, it's over. He levels up 3 times. Strolling through the wreckage, he suddenly halts. Remembering something, glancing over, he spots the fallen soldiers. Then something bumps his foot. It's his precious shadow cat, having a lazy stretch. If you're on Team Kitty, smash that like button, so I know. Then the princess walks up, calling out to Kong. She asks, "Why risk everything for me? You even turned your back on." Total sellout mode. He goes, "For the sweet loot? Duh." She won't quit though. They were people. "Am I just your hostage for cash now?" He scritches his kitty. "Real talk. I hate humans." Then he takes it back and tells her to quit the creepy quizzes. She's all sad-eyed emoji. Couple days pass, and boom. Oh, Kingdom Border. Princess flips the switch, grinning and thanking him for real. He's just like, "Where's my money?" She promises he'll get paid. Then she reaches out. "Got a little present for ya?" Snags it, and the system screams. He beat the Wasteland Tower. Rewards him some sketchy accessory labeled with 3 question marks. He blinks. The heck is this thing? Whoosh, he's in a void. System says it's Syria's trust badge. Says it does nothing now but might be clutch later. Cut to our guy riding a train to wherever. 4 hours back, Park told him to hit up Booze. Kang was like, "Drama happening already." Park's like, "Nope, but brace yourself." Enter info dump on Natasha Ivanova, worldwide baddie. She's a black hat player dodging the Russian feds. Snuck into Korea via Busan ports and started ... wrecking city towers with her for lackeys. Rumor has it she's got the legendary Shadow Mantle card. Off the train, Park calls. "Enjoy the trip to Busan. Spot any zombies on the train." He cracks. Kang groans, "Creep, I know you're watching. Just send a car." Park drops the intel. Ivanova squad is in the tower. "Difficulty?" Kong asks. Park goes, "Level 5. Smash cut to Kong, walking right in. He cringes at the jungle vibes. System yells, "Survive the infected." Suddenly, out pops the ... nastiest zombie ever drawn in a guide. Sword up. That's a zombie. He pauses. "Nor, why are you here?" Kitty's hungry. Little Fuzzball is drooling at the undead guy. R.I.P. That zombie. It attacks, but a massive shadow whale deletes it. Kang beams. Whoa. That growth stone buffed him. Huge. A whale though. Weird. But it's glowing like Super Saiyan Gold. Slow clap echoes out. Been waitin', she calls out. Totally knew it. Hero King wouldn't ignore a baddie like me. It's Natasha. Intense staring contest. Then Kong speaks up. So, ... Red Mafia outlaw, ran from Russia to Korea, through boot. She covers a giggle with her hand. Here, to slap the cuffs on me. Blades out. Kong sighs. Why does everyone think I'm a total noob? Guess the Russian intel squad is kinda trash. He charges Nat. Blades up. Are your goons in the spy club too? Planning to feed me 2 zombies. As if, she backs up. Shook. You knew it was me, and still came. Bold? He just smirks. Did you think I walked in here to get wrecked? Summoning his blade storm. He yells. Gotta beat you to loot that skill. Red jumps back. Tell me something I don't know. She screams. Get him, she shrieks. Our boy barely sidesteps in time. Her minions keep spraying bullets like total psych. Kang's on fire, dodging everything like he's in the Matrix. He zooms in on Nat, prepping a sick finishing move. She spins, dodges, and flips him off. He's totally stunned. His sword hits dirt. Wait, where'd she ghost to? Blocking shots, he counts. 3 rifles, 1 sniper camper. He jumps and spins. Was that first it? Just luck? Deflecting another round. He realizes something's sus. His shadow cloak is on, so he should be invisible. Confused but grinning, he mutters, how can these losers see me? Suddenly, our fave kitty Noah crashes the party. Kang looks over. Yo, gonna need a paw here. The cat purrs. Hype. A girl yells, ice shields are too thick. Need a new strut. Too late. Kang's already behind M. Splat, shadow thorns, poke holes and everything. Nora's not playing. He almost tags another one. Dude Barry blocks with his gun at the buzzer. Stay off the cat's shadows. A blonde yell. Kang smirks. Wow, you can see Nora's shadow too. Interesting. Suddenly, cold steel touches his neck. Freeze, Nas warns. Listen and live. Nah, Kong just grins. Like you'd kill me. She snaps. Don't think we're stupid. Those points you racked up in the ... double quotes ... level 5 tower were sus. You've been smurfing low levels since same strat as last season after popping your survival skill. She barks at him to ditch the cat. Meanwhile, Maurice is tossing spikes, making soldiers scream. Kong grabs her knife. Can't kill me if I'm not real, babe. She freezes, brain glitching, before she can move. 3 blades touch her neck. GG lady. I knew the mantle was fake bait to reel me in. He laughs. But since my senses were lagging, it means one thing. That legendary illusion hack that messes with eyesight. Her sword vanishes. Kong hits the gravity switch. Nat's body smacks the floor hard. Kang looms over her like a boss. Nice try. Not gonna work. Gotta step up your game. He shuts her lids, teasing she's totally gonna be a zombie snack now. Oof. Total L for her. Kill feed updates. Player down. But hold up. Kong spots a glitch. His blade halts inches away. Suddenly, the system starts screaming. Warning, survivors spotted. Huge drone buzzes in. Yo, everyone in Zone B, you're toast. Bald dude looks up. Bots drop from the sky, chanting, delete. Delete. He holsters his gear and absolutely books it. Suddenly, a giant mech with a huge cannon pulls up. Hushing mode on. Kabloom. Explosion rocks the place, revealing that dead player. Kong grimaces. Can my shields even tank a hit like that? No way. Then a red laser slices the air, aiming right at him and Nat. He guards up fast. Suddenly, a giant clock bongs. Nat freezes up. Some weirdo pops up. Ooh! 2 noobs died with full wallets. Embarrassing. That greedy shop goblin points a finger. Bro, this is on you. The shameless dude just smirks and gives a fake sorry. Honestly, nobody loves loot more than this little goblin dude. Classic money grabber. Buy a card pack, and we're cool. Kang just laughs, really wanting to flip him. The bird. Then the elf points at Sadnat on the floor. Go hustle that bum over there. He hollers across the room. Yo, broke girl, you're actually the second richest here. Spend it before you croak. Poor Nat's dying and getting roasted by a greedy imp. The elf keeps yapping. 0 chance. You live, unless you gasha, a mythic card. Maybe that helps. She stares, totally shook. Who buys from this jerk? He turns to Kang, begging him to spend cash. Kong chuckles. You're nuts. Money is all you think about. He pauses when Nat suddenly screams. She's dropping 374,000 on packs. Cut to Kang, totally bored, watching her unbox everything. She starts, and shocker. It's just a flood of trash commons. Nat's gritting teeth, sweating hard. Tiny greedy boy cheers. Don't quit. Mythic drop is coming, surely. She's basically tearing her nails off from the stress. Kong snorts. Get in a mythic? Yeah, finding a needle in a haystack. She's ripped 1,000 packs. Says this is the final one. I'd legit hire this elf as my hype man. Shameless imp yells. Don't stop. You've got 7 cards left. You got this? Inspirational scammer. Redhead's basically praying. No good card means I'm toast. Please, at least a legendary drop. Zilch. She drops to her knees, cursing the whole world. Guess who's back again? Elf Bro offers a potion, noting her 4,000 points. Greedy little scammer. Kang smirks. Y'all done with the soap opera? I swear, this con artist teaches a masterclass on scams. He goes, bro, your bad luck tank is totally empty. Flashes gold cards, buy one, instant jackpot. Don't do it, MC. That trap gets me every single time. Run Kong covers his mouth. Wow, savage sales pitch. Meanwhile, Red is losing it, screaming at Kang, calling him trash, yelling to go to heck and just buy a pack. He tells her she totally deserves this mess. But she's kinda right, so he caves. Buy in one. First pull, basic trash. Ice Bolt again. System asks if he wants the level to upgrade. He thinks, beats pulling 10,000 duds trying to call Natasha. Suddenly she's choking him. Demon mode, screaming, shut. Totally. Lost. He asks the elf, what's her deal? Greedy elf dips. Bye. Kang's like, wait, but he's go. Red starts roasting him with every bad word in the book. Then boom. Explosion, out of nowhere. New challenger approaching. Giant mechs with bazookas show up to wreck Ardua. Natasha's spacing out, looking to the side, so Kong yells at her. She turns. What? And Swishhead flies off. Oof. Brutal. Didn't see that coming. Thought they'd totally ship. But nope. Rip Redhead. Gone too soon? Kong loves heads. Apparently, he rushes a bot. Slash. Headless. To jump him, but he's powering up. Swinks his bots. Delete. Then ... he hears something. Bots merge and blast fire. He dodges. Dang. Big Pharma owns this. Investing in their stocks the second I get home. Charges a huge energy ball. Shouts. Sucks to be you. Today, you're off my shopping list. Ice blast hits. Massive boom wipes the map. Kang struts out the smoke with his cat. Loot windows pop up. Prize for beating the zombie tower. Claim one. Dead player's soul. He smirks. I know who I want. System says congrats. Unlock the skill. Souls. Rule check. Dead players respawn IRL. Only if a player killed them. Kang eyes the bodies and thinks looks like 2 of them got clapped by traumas fresh. So they're stuck. And boom, she's back. Nat's crawling back from the grave again, looking totally wrecked. Unreal Swa, she was toast twice now. Girl won't quit. Kang waves while she crawls, begging for answers. Cocky as hell. He looks back. Why? Craving a jail cell. Call 911 or turn yourself in. Not my problem. Savage. She gapes, asking if he's seriously letting her walk. Yup. But she gotta tell her crew how awesome he is. Totally, crushing her ego. Kong adds, corpses don't gossip. Go spread the word. Later, phone guy asks why. Trolling the redhead, he claims he just owed her for the epic loot and unboxing content. Dude screams, you absolute moron. Why save haters trying to off you? Kong says he's chill, loves peace, gritting his teeth. Mr. Park yells, hilarious. What do those idiots want? To kill you, dummy. He rants. Gosh, you're hopeless. Why'd I raise you? Kang's like, false. My skills kept your cybercafe from going broke. Sai Park drops it. Says get home safe. Kang grins. On my way. Thanks, Pops. Then, back to the plot. Tower players have tons of labels. Visitors, apostles, inside, outside, weapons, assets, heroes. Real talk. They ain't heroes. They're war machines. Gov tools to wipe threats, just like Natasha. So our boy wonders if that's his deal too. Any true heroes left these days? Suddenly, a random dude goes, yo, that the Hero King? Kong hoods up fast, realizing his face was bare. Dude whispers to his girl, don't point if it's him. Heard, he's super toxic. Fangirl mode activate. She claims he's actually sweet. He just hates the paparazzi. Walking off, she's like, he's number 1. We'd be dead without him. World would have ended in season 2, if not for him. Heard he donates all his merch cash to charity too. Guy shrugs. News to me. But I hear his new mythic shirts are dropping. Bet, he just wants cash. Kong smirks, sighing in relief. Later, a reporter starts screaming for an interview. Kang whines about the noise, then jumps away to bail. Boom, he's in a level 5 tower. Sword and sorcery. Mumbles he'd rather chill in a dungeon than deal with press. Soldiers, hype a saint for summoning a hero. He thinks, what is the tea here? Suddenly, a girl with blueberry hair walks up, grinning like she's in a toothpaste ad, and hits him with the whole huge honor to meet you vibe. Meet St. Alessius Aristina, number 37, in the long line of holy ladies. Ready? Sarstina. Ooh, Total buzz. I honestly thought the plot was gonna spicy, but since she's a holy saint, say goodbye to any risky business. Kang, being the shameless hustler he is, flashes a grin, definitely calculating how much loot he can squeeze out of her. He grabs her hand, acting all smooth like, yo, pleasure is all mine. I am down to swing my sword and play hero for a bit. Dropping the nice guy act, Kang immediately asks, so, what is the payout? The girl starts yapping about the ancient history of the continent, or whatever. Kang shuts her down instantly. Let me guess, angels fighting demons. Typical drama. Her face basically lights up. Bingo, she chirps, diving right back into lecture mode with zero chill. Way back when, the sky folks and hell dudes started throwing hands in a war of light versus dark. The creepy crawlies were supposed to stay in their hole, but they crashed the party. So the angels built this super weapon called the Ark to nuke them. But the bad guys just would not quit. Now the lock is rusty, and we gotta turn the Ark back on. Brr, I was literally falling asleep listening to this. Seriously, who actually enjoys these massive info dumps? Thank God our main man Kang has zero patience either. Plus, one for the home team. He interrupts again, like, cool story. Let us just go slay some monsters and save the day. She gets all flustered, stammering. But wait, I am only on chapter 1. Keep listening. Kongus crosses his arms, spins around, and starts walking. She freaks out, asking where he is going. He grabs her arm like, come on, let us speedrun this quest. Totally panicking, the saint points out a tiny detail. He has no clue where the magic boat is. He gives her the side eye. She awkwardly admits she is clueless too. She tries to make excuses, but suddenly a red rift rips open, and a giant nasty hand pops out. The saint freezes up like a deer in headlights, while this skeleton, king-looking dude steps through. The NPC guards in the background charge in, screaming about how he is demonic trash and needs to get lost. Yo, I totally expected these guys to get in, but they are actually putting up a fight, hacking away and shooting lasers at the bone guy. The monster growls, no way, and mocks him, bragging that their holy magic tickles him. He starts charging a super move, and someone screams for the squad to retreat, but the saint tries to play hero, stepping up to help our boy. Kong waves her off. I am good girl, just stay in your lane. Skull King swings at the girl, but Kang parries at last second, asking if she is good. She nods, eyes basically turning into hearts right there. Oh my god, he almost died for me. She puts her hands together and starts praying to the big boss upstairs for some luck. Suddenly, the ice around the demon shatters into pieces. She yells out to check on Kong, but he is just saying the bad guy left a voicemail before dipping. Apparently, the demons are gonna steal the Ark and turn the lights out on the world forever. He basically told me to back off, or else. The saint starts sweating like crazy, mumbling about how we are totally screwed. Kang's like, clock's ticking. Where's the Ark at? Alicia's shook. Apocalypse now. Seriously, but she knows a spot. Cut 2. They're full tilt on horses. Mid-gallop, Kong smirks. You look bored. Solid acting though. Nora pops up, purring. Turns out, total setup. Just to spook the townies. He tells more. Chill on the magic. Don't be sus. Saint asks, too fast? Kang's like, nah, we Gucci. He grins. My way is the fast way. That's prost. Next up. The Adventurers Guild. Kong heard they need loot to enter the dungeon. Blonde NPC nods. Need a license. Take a number, noobs. In the lobby, Saint starts. Lord dumping on Garcia, the neutral zone between empires. She keeps yapping. City's built on a dungeon. Mad loot downstairs. Kong lolls, sounds super sketchy. Ark here. Sus. Numbers up. NPC hands, informs. The ditzy Saint starts. Autographing blindly. Kong stops her. Yo, pause. He points. Says here. You die, not our problem. Any recovered bodies and gear belong to the city. Gotta sign this for a card? NPC sweats? Everyone gets a shot at being rich. But adventuring is risky biz. Only for the brave. Saint nods. Kang's like, wow, life is precious. NPCs, like G. Cut 2. Dungeon dive time. Floor 1. Kong draws steel. Ready? She nods. Giant rat switch main Zerg rush him. He blocks hit M. Saint lasers a rat's head off. One down. Wait. All dead. Cut to floor 5. Speedrun strat, confirmed. FR1 kill. Skipped 4 floors. GG writer, Kang struts, fast cause of you. Bless ya art. Those randoms helped clear mobs though, she says. Super helpful, since we're rushing. He smirks. Pretty sure they were just salty. Clueless and cute. Saint says teamwork makes the dream work. He flexes. Don't sweat it. He's snagging that ancient relic for her. Suddenly, a buff bald dude pops up, flexing and smirking. Yo, heard you skipped the toll booth? Welcome to the bandit zone. The Saint girl looks totally clueless. Kang goes, dunno their label here, but you find these creeps in every big maze. Usually just maze bandits or Baldy raises a hand. Bingo, then cuts to the chase. Give me all your loot now. The Saint, being a total softy, begs, wait, we can talk this out peacefully. Kong, dripping with sarcasm, says, oh, totally, sure we can. Why don't you listen for a sec? Then he recaps the cringe story the Saint tried to tell him earlier. Start of time, angels versus demons. And now the world's ending because of demon invasions. I'm the hero pulled from another dimension to save the day. But first, I gotta find the angel's weapon, the Ark. Bandits just stare blankly, zero clue what he's yapping about. He keeps going, saying she's the 37th Saint of Sarastina. We're Arcane, so let us pass, please. Saint nods, all happy. Yep, saving the world. Baldy busts a gut laughing and asks his crew, anyone gets what these psychos are babbling about? A minion giggles, saying they're just talking trash out of fear. Alicia's shukba, Kang's like figured. Baldy shrugs, don't care. Then the slicing starts. Kang zips around, dropping enemies left and right. One dude loses his arms and screams bloody murder. Baldy swings ups, no hands. Kongazelli blocks a flying axe. Then a girl's voice snaps. Who's touching my boys? Stronger than you look. Wait, am I tripping? Or is that the guild receptionist? It's totally her. Saint clocks her immediately. Alicia freezes. Kong calmly explains, the guild and bandits are partners. They jump noobs and ransom their lives. Can't pay. Their bodies sell for cash anyway. Saint's horrified. Blonde smirks. Huh. Way too naive for this place. You almost tricked me, acting like a Saint, but a real one wouldn't be here. That's May's city life. She jumps with her axe, yelling, no mercy. Kong blocks, grinning, watch it, honey. She freezes in fear, turning to see Nor, our fave shadow kitty, shredding everyone. All we hear is a crunch. Nor looks happy with his snack. Kang says, the coast is clear. Saint's shocked, stays quiet, then follows him. They walk until hitting a coliseum-looking spot. Kong calls a timeout. We're camping here. Reset for the morning grind. St. Graal is still glitching out from that last boss battle. Kong checks her vibe. Why the long face since the bandit ambush? Reality check hit hard. Not the fantasy land you expected. She looks down. World's ending. And dudes still want cash. Cringe. But this is just another Tuesday for you? Right, Mr. Hero. Flashback. Kang remembers that psycho saying heroes need a war. He shrugs. Same drama, different server. Always messy. She nods. So, what's your home server looking like? My world, it nearly crashed more times than I can count. No spoilers or warnings like you. So it got spicy fast. She's like, my bad. If that's too deep, ... You can totally skip the sad backstory. He laughs. Chill, it was all good vibes until round 3. Then everyone went selfish mode. She asks, and you, did you go dark side too? He smirks. Take a wild guess. Silence. She says something, but the speech bubble is blank. You had one job. Author. Whatever she said, Kong is shook. That makes 0 sense. Later, it's way too quiet. Sus, then shiny object alert. A golden glow. Oh, snap. Look who decided to spawn. Mr. Pay-to-Win is back with his cards. Kong grins, yes. Been waiting for this shop refresh since I leveled up twice. Show me the op gear. Boom. Time skip. A few days later, floor 1, fighting a winged snake yelling, get wrecked, hero. It throws 2 mega snakes at him. Saints buffing from the back while purple spikes go boom. Kong eats himself forward for the finishing move. 1 clean slice. Cuts right through the snake boss. Crit hit. Dying snake goes, sorry boss, I failed. Total drama. Queen, our boy just waves. Cool story. Bruh, have a nice trip. He sighs. Man, I'm totally gassed. Ding. System drops 10,000 points in a random skill. He tells her, these demons have epic comedic timing. Spawn camping right after the test. She nods. Suddenly, green light. She gasps. What's this loot? It's the Ark. Kong grabs it. Looks kinda basic for a relic. System ping. Alert. Ark fragment acquired. Look up, huh? Oh, the whole dungeon is crashing down. Blue portal spawns. Gotta be the exit, right? Run! She yells, but a voice booms. Game over. You too. Out steps a blonde soldier dude, smirking like a villain. Thanks for the carry. The Empire takes the loot. Now, actually, it's mine. Hand it over, losers. Kang tilts his head, smiling. Not a friend request, huh? The Saint points, that's Millie Empire's top prince. Dude's grinning like a psycho. Play nice, and I won't kill you. Alicia shakes her head. Nope, orcs. For demon protection only. Bro, Prince whips out a crystal. Chill out, everyone. With this, even demons are gonna bow down to me. Our guy draws his blade. Uber Eats delivery. Sweet. Loot came right to me. Prince gets salty hearing that. Hard way it is. Get him? My brave little minions. Show daddy, you love him. Like total NPCs, they scream for the Empire. Before dying, system pings. Final story. Boss detected. Prince and his emo guards rush the arc. Sane spams buffs. Kang summons 1,000 blades instantly. Too many particle effects flying to even explain right now. Basically, he goes full tryhard mode. ... and turns those soldiers into Swiss cheese. Prince is panicking as his squad gets wiped out. He rages, crushing the shard to power up. Not yet. Pop-up alert. Prince just hacked the arc's power. Kang glances back. ... smirking. Hey Saint, he unlocked the cheat codes. Blizia basically crashes, totally lagging out in fear. Purple nuke goes off. Kang holds his ground. Boom. Demon Hulk spawns. Soldiers are like, "Sir," splat. He deletes 10 of his own Move, you glitchy trash mobs. So, monster makeover. Buff me up. Yeah, Kang asks. She nods. He chugs potions, dons ice armor, beast mode, earthquakes. ... Monster rushes, Kong parries and combos, the whole quantity. The beast rages out. Weak fire won't beat me, you scrub. Kong grins. Monster lags, realizing he messed up. Kong jumps for the dunk. Need glasses? Ugly. Too much power, blinding you. He drops the hammer, carving a hole in its chest. GG. He walks off with total main character energy. System dings. Quest complete. Fragment is secured. Sky glows green. Looks like a budget cuisine. Green loot drops from the sky. Saint gasps. Oh my god. The arc? Kong snags it. Right on cue. System cheered. Hit level 50. Tower access unlocked. Smirking, he tosses the gem to her. She hesitates. Feeling unworthy, our hero just shakes his head. No one deserves it more. But she is pulling the I am not worthy card. Girl, seriously, just grab the shiny rock, quit acting all shy. Fed up, fine, maybe I will gift it to the enemy empire. But real talk, you are the only one I trust with this thing. He shoves the crystal in her hand. Scrubs always abuse power. They mess up because they get all weird. ... Obsessed with duty. But you are gonna fight with the squad, right? The arc is just a tool. Her eyes sparkle as she whispers, "Thanks." Kang tells her it was no biggie helping out. The system pings. Tower of Sword and Sorcery. Cleared. Armed with the loot, Alicia kicked demon butt and saved the world. Synced. Alicia totally trusts you. Now. Boom. Got the Saint buff reward. Time skip. Our boy's chilling, watching news about his tower run. He wonders if he was slacking. Took way too long to finish. Or maybe not, since it is only the middle of January. He rolls over. Anyway, I got way bigger fish to fry right now. Days later, Kang is strolling when he hears a commotion. He turns. 10 reporters sprinting at him for scoops. Classic. Zero hesitation. He queues up to enter a tower. But reporters freeze. Confused. Dang it. He dipped inside a tower. Which one this time? They freeze. It is the Tower of Awakening. Inside the lobby, Kong hears a voice echoing around. Waiting for you? Talon kid? He rolls his eyes. Cut the crap. Let's just speedrun this. He scans the room, surrounded by mirrors. Countless versions of him, all laughing. The voice calls him way too impatient. One reflection, twists. Eyes glowing red. Relax. We start now. Mirrors smash. A foot steps out. It looks exactly like his own. Then we see it. Kang in a clown suit. Or a clown cosplaying him. Who knows? Hero draws swords, and the clown copy does the same. Blades clash and Kong charges right in. Intense fight, but whatever Kong does, the clone mirrors. Annoying, charging shadows, Kong mutters. This guy always creeps me out. Shoots, shadow spikes. Clone, blocks, smirking, blade near Kang's neck. At the last, SEC Kong shields up. He counters, but the clone mirrors him again. Kong yells for Nor, his cat, but gets zero response. Realizes pets are banned here. He backs up in size, worth a shot. The key to winning this is actually simple. He readies up, rushes in, blood sprays, they hit each other at once. The clown tilts his head, laughing. Why so serious? He goes on. We can be heroes or villains. We can be whatever on this stage. Don't be so grim. Hand goes up. Nothing in this world is worth taking that seriously. Impaled on each other's blades. They lock foreheads as violet energy goes, boom. Kong grills him with an icy stare. How's that for a magic stunt? Zipic pop, head explodes. Kong just chills there, mask in hand. Slides it on, glances up. Party's not over yet, right? The Mask King pops up, grinning. Props to you, dude. Enjoy the new mug and skills. Cut to the Park is zooming down the hall like he's on speed dial. He crashes into the room, totally winded. Kong waves. Cheeky grin on. Sup, bro. Park relaxes. No loot, seriously? Wasted my panic for zilch. He teases. Kang can't play sick now. Gotta go save the planet. Kong feigns shock. Bro, I just checked in. You sending me back to the grind? Park laughs. You've got meds and magic. Quit being a drama queen. Kang pouts. It hurts though. Park sobers. Up true. Your boss is no joke. but that fight was gnarly. Kong sighs. Wasn't a total disaster. I survived. Explains the level 50 test flips based on the boss. He had to wreck a clone to unlock his own mojo. Basically, he duped all his old skill cards and stats. Kang hops up. Got the goods. I'm set. What's the gig? Park grins like a villain. Busting bad guys. This one's a total psycho. Shows a vid of a town roasting. Folks sprinting away. On screen, some dude who looks like a crazy maestro yells. Love the noise. Such sweet, sad music. Waves a stick. Check me out. Losers, let me school you idiots with my vibe. Blasts fire everywhere. Boom. Town. Fire King digs Dong up Park style. Gives him a treat. Fire Freak spreads arms. Only you get my genius. Fire Boss. ... Then spots cops swarming him. Cop shouts, crap. Perp ducked into a tower. Which one? Level 4. The cop shoots back. Another grumbless. Max, 2 peeps in there. Kang walks by, hands in pockets, eyeing the blaze. Heroes are whatever, but burning the world? No, he's ticked off. For real. That punk's toast. Enters looks like a gladiator ring. Crowd goes wild. Fire Nut laughs. Fresh meat? He chokes when he sees who it is. Blade Out Kong chills. Yup, I'm your nightmare. Pyro Guy geeks out. Hero King, you'll dig my work. Team up, Kong shuts him down. You wanna be clown? Why is the world full of creeps like you? Maestro glares. Dissing my art. Calling it basic. Eat this heat. Rare skill. Hellfire playlist? Boom. Flames everywhere. Stage is popping. Kang hops through the fire. Rain. Reflexes on point. Smirks. Typical loser artist. Rage quitting over nothing. Hothead charges up, throws a fire cage at Kong. Thinking it's GG, the psycho laughs. Like a winner, till Kong busts out. Surprise. Floatin' Kong teases. Gonna need more juice to trap me. Readies to finish her? But oops. Caught in another fire trap. Crazy Guy cackles. My masterpiece. Starring the Hero King. Inside the fire, Kang just smiles. Teleports behind Maestro. Swings, pyro, dodges. Kang's actually shook. Clutching his neck, Dongu asks, "Yup, illusions don't chat." Kong smirks, not explaining zip to a scrub. System notification pops up. Oculus ability, hacks vision, for 3 seconds. Active keywords turn fake visuals into real damage. Spawning clones, Kong roasts him. Chill, you've got an audience for your finale. Dead serious. After your mess, this is the curtain call. Shaking, Psycho yells. Art is an explosion. Kaboom, dollar store villain, blows himself up. Kang blocks the blast, gets a victory. Pop-up, he freezes, confused. System says, tower clear, exit open. Starts spamming. The leave button, PvP is permadeath here. He knows. Cut to, art fail guy, sprints out, booking it. Congrins, knew it. Chases to wrap this up. Clean cut to the back. Slice. Ice daggers fly, shredding limbs. Kang readies the finisher, but a yellow shield pops up. Startled, sees a squad. Hot blonde says drop it. Kang's barriers usually block inside shots. She claims she's helping. He's busted. Cops get him now. Looking salty. Kong walks off like he's chill. Guard drops. Nope. Charges up and attacks. Blondie but Kong ain't stopping. Noah eats the perp. Crowd goes silent. System screams. Provocation level maxed. Even Masked Monarch thinks it's dope. Outfit fades. Everyone aims weapons at him. Kang glares. Dude killed tons. Kids too. No way. I'm letting him breathe. Forget the towers, those sketchy hackers are gonna delete us all. If offing him turns me into a villain, cool. I'll own it. Blondie touches his shoulder. All gentle like. Nah, you're no beast. Meanwhile, miles away, Mr. Park screams in Kang's ear. Moron, you totally botched that job. I didn't order a live show. Now France wants your head on a platter. You're flying out tomorrow, AM ticket spot. Kang, totally chill, says he's got personal drama to fix first. Mr. Park tries to grill him, but Kang's already ghosted the call. Blondie heard it all and thanks him. Look, I owe you big time anyway. Might as well help out. He tries sliding next to the hottie, but she stands up, curving him hard. See ya, in Paris. Deadpan Kong asks if she needs any other favors. She just shakes her head, waves, and bails. Across the room, stressed, she wonders if hiring him was a total mistake. Cut to Paris inside. The Revoir Tower, level 6. Quest. Finish the plot. In a speeding carriage, a crazy chase goes down. Kang throws up a magic shield, tanking a rain of arrows. He yells at Blondie. Bridge ahead. We'll halt them there. Mishingar, the king and snubs from the rebel mob. They yeet out of the carriage, smashing the bridge to strand the bad guys. Now they square up against the knights. But suddenly, a knight yells to hold fire. He clocks Kang. Dude, you were with the rebels. We thought you were backup. Why aid the corrupt crown? Come back to the squad. We don't want to fight. Kong eyes Blondie. Is this why you hired me? Realizing she's totally grinded this level before, she admits finding this zone inside a level 5 tower. I trusted the cause, she says. We rep the French Revolution banner. Liberty, equality, brotherhood. Kong gets it hurt. Good guys are now the baddies. He warns, if you're flipping teams, tell me AF. But she insists, loot is scarce, best to just clear the level like normal. Kong agrees. No rage quitting, now. She smiles, stoked to be raiding with him. Next chapter, the rebel cap tries to talk Kong down. Kong stabs his gut, mid-sentence. Do we look like saints now? Final warning, bridge is toast. Scram before you die, for 0 XP. Cap refuses. They'll fight the visitors to the death. Suiting up in magic armor, he screams for freedom. As they rush, Maria casts buffs, wrapping Kong in holy light. Blondie screams at him to stay back and prep, but Kong completely owns the map. He kills the lights, leaving Blondie totally lost since she can't fight blind. He nearly gets wrecked, but a hit, realizing level 6 mobs aren't playing. They got aim hacks in the dark. Kang yells at Blondie to shield up, cause she's about to get clapped. Maria begs for the lights, back so she can actually see, but Kang's like, no. He's vibing with the fight, says XP is shared anyway, plus, it's already wraps. She looks bummed about being useless, but Kong grabs her hand. Let's bounce. Chubby King's next. Whole mission's a flop if they snag him first. She whines about his methods, but he smirks. Work smarter, not harder. I'm the helper, right? They dip toward the burning city. Iron Duke screams. End the revolution haters. No mercy. Ordering hits on kids and grandmas. Place is toast when our duo pulls up. Blondie freezes. Totally shook that nobody made it out alive. Kang scopes the scene. This is what happens when ideas go viral in a bad way. Bet it's the same drama back at your crib. System pings. Elite Iron Blood Squad incoming. Duke leading the pack. Kong grins. Knowing this just means easy mode since they ain't nobles. Snap lights out again. Blink, and it's done. Total squad wipe. System confirms. Tower cleared. GG. Royals caught the win, but eventually folded to the Duke, starting a doomed era. Kang grabs his loot. Random skill pack and artifact for beating the level. Tower done. Paparazzi swarm Maria, asking why she teamed with the Hero King. She hits them with the PR speech for the nations, but Kong jumps in, loving the drama. Cracking they had a wild night, and the tower raid was just a spicy date. Blondie blows a fuse, denying it hard, while Kang keeps trolling until she screams at him to zip it. System pings trolling, level maxed out. Even the masked monarch is dying laughing. More notifications blow up the screen. Shadow, Assassin, and Pioneer monarchs send skill packs just for the laughs. Seeing headlines, shipping Kong and Blondie in a secret romance, he laughs. Too late to friend zone now. Blondie secretly loves the tea though. Next EP, Deadly Glacier Tower, army rolling up on them. Kang, a bit stressed, tells Blondie to buff her shields, but she's salty about his jokes and claps back. Guess our hot date is freezing over now. For a month, Hero King and Saint Speedrun towers across France. At the airport, getting ready to split. Kong grins. Don't some places say bye with a hug or a smooch? Maria crosses her arms, claiming she's jelly of his chill vibe, calling him reckless, but admits his chaos was oddly comforting. Kong waves peace out, and she thanks him for saving their skins. Mid-flight, Kong gazes out the window, musing on how sick it'd be if folks actually teamed up to save the world instead of just being selfish. Next time, I should totally invite the Saint to Korea, he mumbles. Suddenly, Nora's voice pipes up. Bro, haven't you caused her enough drama already? Spooked Kong spins around. Whoa, wait, you can talk? Nora chills and explains that since his upgrade, yeah, obviously. Eyes popping. Kong asks why he kept his trap shut till now. Nora says he didn't want to cramp Kang's style flirting with Blondie. Quit stalling. Open the packs. Kong cracks him open, praying for a legendary drop since his current deck is basically random trash. He knows Comberliant cards need actual synergy to work. He's got tons, but literally none matched the theme until now. Finally, the whole build actually clicks together. Stretching, Kong goes, sweet, let's hit a tower to test this deck, then bounce home. Back in the city, Kang's ducking into a building. When fans start clocking who he is, heading downstairs, he spots some kid snoozing at a table. In his own special way, he wakes the brat with a savage kick to the desk. The kid jumps and yells, who the heck are you? Kong glares, you've got 3 seconds. Up. But the brat smirks. Do you know who I am? I'm the president's son. Kang couldn't care less. He yanks the kid's hair, drags him out, and hollers at the crowd, make way. The Hero King's coming through. The kid freaks, begging to be let go. Kang recalls asking the association for a guinea pig to test his deck and maybe mentor, but he's already regretting it big time. They seriously sent this total noob. And Kong doubts the brat could even clear a level 3 tower solo. Realizing who it is, the kid's jaw hits the floor. Wait, you're the hero, Kim? You're gonna carry me to level 4. Kong just nods. Inside the butcher tower, Kong tests the rookie's guts by literally kicking his butt forward. The kid face plants right in front of a mob pack. The second they lunge, he panics and books it. Annoyed, Kong asks what the heck he's doing and why he isn't fighting. Freaking out, the brat screams that letting him die here is a super bad idea. Just as Kong suspected, the kid's pricey gear is carrying him 0 actual skills. These rich kids never have any real backbone. Kang thinks they always need someone else to do the heavy lifting. And these guys are supposed to be the world's protectors. Please. While Kang's zoning out, the kid gets absolutely wrecked. Finally, he screams, "Help me!" Kang sighs and moves. He charges his shadow juice, wiping the front line and crushing the wave dropping from above. Feeling smug, Kong turns to the kid. "See? That's how it's done." The brat gets salty, flips him the bird, and screaming that Kang's gonna be toast once his daddy hears about this. Kong smirks, deciding to troll him a bit. "Bro, think of this as a teachable moment. Gotta grind harder?" He lies. Kid sighs, "Oh, for real." But Kong, 0, chill, grinning, he goes, "Psyche, you're trash, dude." He tests his assassin card, tags the noob, and drops him instantly. Kid flops. Kang beams, get good, then come back for revenge. Mission failed. Both get warped back to the curb. Kid's dazed. Kang's like, "You died. Genius." The brat rages, swearing his dad's megacorp will wreck Kong. Kong just cracks up, totally chokes him lightly. "Yo, serious question. What's your tiny biz gonna do? My haters are national crises. Daddy's company tougher than that, please." Mid-roast, a sudden click interrupts the system spams, alerts, selected for Labyrinth, 9-9-9. Masked Monarch vibes. Kang, the rich brat, and randoms get yeeted there. They realize they gotta squad up. To survive, they're hyped the hero king is there to carry. System drops the game rules. 1. PvP death equals fail, but you respawn later. 2. Die to the maze. That's permadeath. 3. Beat the Green King boss, or be the last squad standing. 4. 5. Teams total. Compete with balanced stats. 5. Lose 3 members. Teams, 6. Rules. Stick until the dungeon's cleared. Players start freaking out about the bad odds. Kong smirks. The maze ain't the problem. It's these total noobs. He checks their levels. They step into the hunter's jungle. Mobs aggro instantly. Kong shields up and obliterates them. His team, total bots. System definitely nerfed his team for balance. Enemy squads are prob level 40. He figures, "We look like free XP." He tells Noah, "Guard the noobs. Company's here." Team C rushes them, but Kang's 10 steps ahead. He snipes 3 guys. Wipe the majority, fail the squad. Enemy spy spots him. Crap, that's Hero King. Guy tries to bail and warn his homie. Skong grabs him, but he slips away to target the weak. Spy snakes his own team, leading Noah right to them. Enemy squads drop like flies. System finally pings. Mission complete. First dungeon down. They cheer the new, only to loot tickets dropped. Time to fight over him. Kang whines, "I carry Desogami both." Then Bratty McCritchface chimes in, claiming he's owed a freebie for his earlier trauma. But a level 20 dude cuts in like, absolutely not, arguing. The loot is his since he actually, fought the boss. Tempers flare instantly eats, basically a pre-fight lobby in there. The rookies try to play peacemaker, but Kong is officially done with the circus. He shuts it down fast. "You clowns need to check your privilege and vibe with the points you already got. Anyone else want to debate my distribution logic?" The newbies freeze up, total silence. So Kang swipes the entire stash. Next scene, Gasha time. He rips 2 packs, praying to finally snag a legendary, but naturally, 2 more Baminas trash pulls. Nora roasts him immediately. "Bro, your luck is actually cursed." System pings, "Yo, you got dupes on flame resilience. Wanna fuse M?" He smashes yes and boom, it evolves into fire inhibitor. Buffs fire resistance with a 1-hour cool. Not terrible. Kong copes by saying blessings are meta, even the mid-tier ones. Better than basic skills, cause they stick to your account post-season. While scratching Nora's ears, he muses, "Since I'm fireproof now, maybe we raid a fire tower." Thoughts on the level 6 Phoenix Nest. Nora gives a hard note, preferring spooky, cold vibes over heat. Classic emo shadow cat behavior. Kong calls him a diva, but caves cause he's cute. "Fine, I'll find a fit." Ding, system interrupt. Tower of Holy War needs, Yuzong, Kong, ASAP. His necklace starts raving, flagging him as a VIP trust symbol holder. It adds that the tower is level 7. "You answering the call, player?" Kong's, "No days off for the goat, I guess," and steps in. Spawns in, and hears someone thanking the shadow gods for the assist. Then, boom elf queen. Tall, fancy, boss vibes, thanks for pulling up. Hold up, it's her. That snooty princess he saved, the one who tossed him the necklace after flexing her ego. Sneaky girl definitely plotted this whole thing. Totally playing 4D chess. Kong stands up. Yo, aren't you that princess? He steps forward, but clank the spears block his face. The guards are like, don't even twitch. Bro, respect the supreme queen. She steps in. Chill IO. This guy big time. Plus, he's here to save our bacon again. Kang grins. You got pretty famous since we last hung out, huh? Figures she leveled up to queen after beating the Pale Desert Tower. He steps up, acting polite. What's the mission, your majesty? Internally he's like, why me though? She's safe on the throne now. Cut 2. Soldier kneeling to a priest with some urgent tea. The priest loses it, screaming that the holy city got clapped by the odd kingdom ruler. God of light, help, story time. Pope Urban kicked the bucket, so Greg took over to snatch the holy city back. He DM'd every human king on the map for help. Richie Dragonheart, Redbeard Barb, and High King, Q. Holy War 3. Humans versus desert elves for the loot. Kang hears the lore and nods. He thinks, got it, just a classic God Squad beef. Why not chill? They're all weirdos to me anyway. Princess goes, the big 3 kings are marching out. Bet they're rushing this fort since it's next door to the objective. She strikes a pose. You gonna carry us, or what? Sly Kong facepalms, asking if that's Dragonheart's crew. The goth elf. Ishuki has zoom vision. Bro swaps, cards, Oculus, out, ice bolt, in. He spawns a giant ice sniper. I got this. Queenie, system pings. Ice bolt, level 3. Range and damage, buffed like crazy. Gun mode unlocked. Dude is not messing about. I literally lowly when he whipped out that sniper. Cut to him camping on a rock, scoping the mobs from high ground. Kang aims, shoots, and boom, mob yells, it's that guest from yesterday. Boss screams, shields up, scrubs. They turtle up Viking style, blocking his fire. Kang Nodo, those shields got a flame, Monarch buff? Seeing him everywhere since Frost Monarch started simping for me. Boss orders squad to find the camper. Kong jumps down and rushes them, grinning. Let's finish this. Suddenly, elf archers spam arrows on the enemy shields. Guy screams, elves. Regroup with the main raid party. Commander yells, no, find the visitor. Heretic arrows can't break light. God shields? Then, thwack. Arrow punches his shield and nails his skull. Princess smiles. Just as the visitor predicted, means the main boss wave is spawning soon. Soldier yells, why's the apostle helping the bad guys? While he prays, Nora the shadow cat rips through and summons the giant whale, again, smashing ranks like a cheat code. For real, Nora's looking totally broken now. Then someone cuts Nora's shadows, telling troops to stay chill. Even Nora is shook. Dude steps up with a red sword. Hold, don't look weak in front of God. That's King Richie, Dragonheart guy. He rushes the elf queen, but a huge shadow looms behind him. King spins around and gets gulped instantly. That is, until he hoists his red blade, rips the gloom, and screams. Mr. Light God yells, listen up sinners, sword planted. He barks, go. The squad goes feral, screaming. Kang freezes, whispering, yikes, we're cooked. He preps ice attacks, but arrows suddenly spam the enemy. Elf yells, focus. Squad jumps in to wreck haters for the queen. They zoom in grinning like psychos, and Kong totally agrees. Total lunatics. The fight turns into a mosh pit. Sparks fly, but elves are sweeping the floor with them. Dragon King sees his goons, drop rages, and rushes in to clap an elf. Kang locks eyes, opens up with blades out, grinning. Okay, now it's getting spicy. Bestie rushes, spamming slashes, but King blocks him all effortlessly. He dashes at Kang, asking if he knows who he is, then swings hard. Kong sidesteps. You're just a giant walking loot drop. Grabs his face, marks him. Let's check that Dragonheart cred. But something weirds him out. System pings. Debuff active. Target stats nerfed by 50%. Ouch. MC backs up, but King roars, you trash won't beat me. Then he just straight up stabs his own horse. Big rip for the innocent pony fan. Huge energy bursts into a crazy explosion. Kang blocks the shockwave. Confused how King's so buffed even with that 50% nerf. King chants, I offer this blood for you. Boss, give me power to delete these haters. He rushes Kong, who swaps ice for mind-controlled swords. Fire/parried, then Kong spams flying blades at him. Suddenly, blood. Hands pop up, grabbing the king as he turns into a beast. Crouching like Spidey Kong. Spots, veins popping hard. Guess the blood did that. Drops the blade, arms out. Time to test something new. He pops a fresh skill. Magic circle glows. Kong points up and commands, rise. Look out. It's Sun Jinwoo. Zombies stand up. King yells, think these freaks can stop me. But a weird crack noise to his side freaks him out. That's his new move. Raise undead warriors. Zombies obey the boss. Bodies twisting for combat. Sharp spikes explode out of the zombie corpses. Dragon King freezes up as the mob rushes him. Bam! One lands a hit. King drops. Undead fade. System says, low skill. But the job's done anyway. King hits the dirt. And Kang steps up. Sell scores. Discount Sung strikes. Back to the queen's crib. Kang opens a box. Boom. King's head for the queen. She's like, thanks, but salty. Only one down. War's just starting. Apparently, Kang nods. Shuts it. Later, gazing out the window. Not vibing with her words. He goes to sleep. Then weirdness hits. Green portals spawn behind. Pop, our fave greedy merchant appears grinning. Max Dice Blade. Buy the upgrade stone in the shop. Kang smirks. Knew you'd show up. Guess waiting in a level 7 tower is boring. Drops 3 million points. Upgrades the shop. Buys the stone. Fuses it. Ice Artificer unlocked. 3 perks, but the most OP one, using any ice card, even if not equipped. Basically, bro is the ice Shujio. Cut to our guy looking up. Weather's changing. Summons blades. Starts chopping. Time to die. Some soldiers show up and get deleted. Gone in a blink. Kong pushes on. Boss is hiding while men drop. Guess he's gotta hit the tent himself. Flashback to the queen. Visitor. Scouts say, Redbird moved camp with a small crew. Kang props the intel. She says, it's human sources. He's lost. So she breaks it down. The 3 kings actually hate each other. Secret beef still going on. Source is sus, but we gotta risk it for the biscuit. Redbird is OP. Run this mission. Back to now. Kang's at the tent. Plan was to dip if it got bad. Intel seemed legit, but King was a Maya until Kang rips the curtain, blasts ice, found ya. The guy drops, spilling wine. Kong checks for poison. Laughs like a psycho. Soldier runs in. St. Clair, then freezes. Redbird dead. It hits Gang. IRL Nation's ward since day 1. Assassins versus players. He crushes. The toxic vial, raging hard. Queen's totally freaking out. Snaked by his own squad. Guess the intel was legit. Kang shrugs. They just wanted Redbird dead. Period. She's shook. Backstabbing the team before the boss fight. Kong chills. War's coming? That's exactly why. Steal the XP, nerf the rivals. 2 birds, 1 stone. Queen tries to cope. Okay, but the Grand King is an issue. Kong notes, plus all the leftover mobs from the other guys. Grand King probably scooped them up by now. It's a holy war. After all, everyone's invited. Cut 2. Solji rushes in. Gasping. Redbirds, knights got wiped. Gold armor guy smirks. Perfect. Blame the elves. It's King Philip, two-faced much. He grins. Sweet. I'll take his army now. With 2 kings down, the rest have to follow me. Commander Your Majesty, you'll crush the haters and save the city. We're riding with you till the end. The schemer laughs, claiming he got a DM from God, telling everyone to get revenge and tossing the new guys on the front lines. Total gaslight, gatekeep boss. Loki, I vibe with that villain energy. Until the MC chops him. Dying, feels like. Trust me, bro, my GPS is set by angels. Cut to our boys staring down the enemy mob. Dragonheart, Redbird, and newbies, all in one squad. Then it clicks. Meat shields, classic sweaty gamer move. War mages love that cheese strat. Soldiers yell, wipe the noobs for the light god. Peace. Hero size. Heard that cringe line in a textbook once. Killing everyone equals peace. Math ain't mathing. He whips out a card. Zephyr, summon Western Wing. System pings, buff active, let's roll. He jumps, spamming ice magic all over their front line. Soldier points. It's the visitor. Get him for what he did to the boss. Hold. King Philip draws his sword. Like God. Carry us to. Boom! Huge fire wave melts. Kang's ice instantly. Random grunt cheers. God mode activated. Elves. Aim. Our shadow gods got us. They claim. System ping's going crazy. Council's joining the chat. Shadow. Frost. Everybody. Kong squints. What's the loot for the gods here? Boom. Stuff blows up everywhere while the grunts shield wall against elf arrows. Guys, totally losing it, honestly. These gods are just straight up toxic villains. Enter No, yelling him to quit yapping and just do the job he's paid for. Kang cracks his neck. Fine, Nor's got a point. He's rage quitting this fight, right? Now totally, over it. Next scene, the Shadow Council slides into his DMS. Don't mess this up. They gift him 100 shadow puppets. He hops on one, grinning like a maniac. Wow, generous much. Then he spots a glitch in the matrix. Those angels he wrecked earlier. Back again. Smirks. Looks like the enemy bought the DLC. He barks. Cool. Those rank 9 scrubs are yours. Go nuts. Puppets. Grinning, he adds, I'm just here to 1v1 a specific dude. Right on cue, King Philip dives from the sky, looking to land a critical slash. Kong barely dodges. Phil laughs. Kong pauses. Wait, check out that cape. How'd he loot that? Is he a player? Phil grins. You're the glitch loser. He rushes in, screaming, King Philip, will delete you for the light. Kong smirks. For a good guy, you're giving off major villain vibes. Bruh. Phil spams, attacks, their swords clashing like crazy. Kang parries and counters. But Phil retreats. Kong mutters, this game is trash. Why has everyone got wings but me? Guess what drops next? Yep, Shadow Monarch buffs Kong. Boom. Shadow wings unlock. Kong stares, totally shook, then busts out a massive grin. As giant wings sprout out, talk about a cosmetic upgrade. He checks his back and scoffs. Seriously, these textures look like a retro console port. If we go airborne, my carefully built deck is basically useless trash. Phil smirks. Finally, a mob worth grinding XP on. Swords smash midair while they start a staring contest. The king goes, you struggling? That's the price for ticking off the light. God? Kang rolls his eyes. Dude, you're way too simpy for that, God. He asks if poisoning Redbird was part of the divine plan while secretly queuing up a sneak attack with telekinetic blades. Phil spots it yelling, cheese strats won't work. He deflects every single sword. Then he drops. You're right, poisoning him was God's vibe. Before rushing Kong, claiming he's got that Seraph buff, he roars, my wish list is basically the light god's command. Whiff, he hits an ice clone. Great, we're in the Naruto filler arc now. Ice clones and all. The hero sticks his tongue out pure toxic behavior. Phil lags, IRL, and our boy doesn't waste the frame advantage. You just know the finisher is loading. Skewering the toxic King Kong quips. Tried those wings? Terrible field of view. Honestly? But the blade glows. System alert pops up. A rank 8 archangel has hijacked the king's body. Kong nopes, out at max speed as Phil's body goes supernova. Boom. A massive light blast rips the sky apart. Kang turtles, up. When the flash clears, the king's HP is fully restored. He's just standing there, arms wide, glowing like a raid boss. Halo, and vibes. Dude thinks he's the main character, but he's total NPC fodder. He mean mugs Kong. Kang's like, wait, I thought body snatching was just a demon thing. Guess angels do it too. Stare down. Swords glow up with some crazy hacks. Round 2, boom. The clash sounds like a literal thunderstorm. The crowd freezes. The sky opens up. Drama levels rising fast. Up top, just a giant flashbang, blinding everyone. Kang goes aggro, spamming attacks at the angel. But man, he's sweating buckets. Angel gets a hit and snips off one of Kang's wings. Halo Boy smirks and dives, trying to put a sword through Kang's heart. Kong yells, and surprise. The cut wing morphs into spikes and skewers the god. The holy warrior's face. Absolute shock. Bam! Kang's ice blades fly out, turning the angel into a pink. Kong pants, checking for a pulse. Popsicle Boy tries to talk, but system says, nope, quest. Clearbeat. The big boss angel, channeling his inner edgelord Kong mutters, tough break. I don't need wings to fly. He chucks the other wing at the falling featherbrain. Ground troops start freaking out about falling debris. One dude clocks it's the angel, taking a dive. Jaws drop. The glowing corpse hits the dirt, full of holes. System ding, congrats. You just broke the timeline. Loot drop. Corrupted gear in 100 points. Kang finally exhales. GG, a bright flash hits as he leaves the dungeon. World server notice. He's the first to beat a level 7 tower. Of course, like 1,000 paparazzi are already camping there. He hides his face. Why'd he spawn at his own house? Weird? Crazy reporter screams. Hey, your coat's missing the cross. Did you swap gear inside? Man, these guys possess eagle eyes. Real talk, I wouldn't have even spotted that detail. Kong shrugs. Yeah, I guess so. Questions keep coming while Mr. Pak arrives, yelling at his driver for being slow. Classic Park. The lady tells him to chill, says he's being a total helicopter parent. Park's like, just stopping the kid from doing something dumb? But our boy snatches the mic and goes rogue. Want me to repeat myself? I'm over this nonsense. Why do I even save the world? Feels pointless lately. But I'm chatty today. Creepy smile loading. You guys like war? Reporters look around, confused. Wars? Grinning, he nods. Yep, wars. Old school vibes. Lava on walls, arrows, flying, and guts everywhere. Reporters are stunned. Is this guy okay? Kang adds. But hey, it's the 21st century. Now we got missiles, bullets, and jets blowing people up. Same result though. Guts scattered everywhere. So, do you like war? Crowd sweats. No way. Kong chuckles. Sucks, either way, win or lose. He recalls his chat with the elf queen. She was like, revenge was sweet. But now, I'm totally spooked. Kang was confused. You clapped everyone. What's there to be scared of? She goes, I just think about the war, the boat, the messy ending. Is this really what the goddess wanted? He looks at the press. Bingo. I get where you're coming from now. No reason for normies to like war. He turns up the volume. Okay, next. Who stands heroes? A blonde reporter thinks. Then nods. Yeah, I do. Kang tilts his head. Okay, but why call them heroes? He throws his arms out, answering himself. It's 'cause they go beast mode on the battlefield. Basically, heroes are just loot drops from war, so you can't stand one and hate the other. You're capping. You low-key love war. The reporters are shook. One guy stammers. Mr. Kang, that's a super twisted take. That mindset is totally archaic. Doesn't work today. Kang smirks. Archaic? Really? My ops do the North and West. Send hitmen after me every season like clockwork. That's war, fam. Spying is just a remix of it. The blonde girl gasps. Wait, foreign nations are trying to unalive you? Kang covers his mouth, faking a gasp. Oh, if you didn't know, guess that was top secret. My bad. I'm terrible at keeping secrets. Bro is straight up doxing governments on live TV. What? That gets you jailed elsewhere. Another reporter cuts in. You said northern neighbors? Be specific? Kang smirks. Sorry, no spoilers. Meanwhile, his phone buzzes. Then, a convoy of black cars rolls up. Looks like he's getting arrested. He keeps yapping anyway. So, after brainstorming about war, I realized something. They're beefing while the world burns. They just see players as weapons. So they draft us for their wars. Want me fighting their rivals instead of the actual threats? They think they'll breeze through this season without us heroes. For the finale, he spreads his arms. So, why bother saving this world? Everyone is stunned. Even Mr. Parker's phone catches his voice as he asks again. Is the world worth saving? The blonde and her sidekick are mute. No one knows what to do. One brave reporter yells. Yes, it deserves saving. Kang tilts his head. What? A random yells, can't let innocents die. You can't ditch your duty. You're the hero king. Act like it. Bro sighs. Then a creepy clown voice echoes. Why so serious? It says, we can play the hero, or play the villain. We own this spotlight. Anything goes on this stage? Honestly, dude looks ready to snap. Flashes a creepy grin. Chill. Just trolling. Don't take me so seriously. Sensing the incoming disaster, Mr. Park yells his name, grabs him and flashes his badge. Move it, people. Before bouncing, Kang turns to the lens. Yo, everyone watching, quit nagging me about duty or justice or whatever. Trust me, you do not want to see what happens when a moron like me gets serious about convictions. Points at a reporter. Make sure that goes viral. Crowd screams wait, but Park's already dragging him out at Mach speed. Boom. System alert. The Jester Monarch is loving the drama. War Monarch is hyped too. Reward, a classy blessing. Park sighs. I'll handle the mess downstairs. You manage the rest. Suddenly, pop-up starts spamming our boy's face. The Monarch of Pero. Worlds cackles like a maniac and drops the tracking talisman effect. You can now tag an enemy with keyword X. It whispers weak spots in your ear and buffs your crit rate. Kang stares, shuts his eyes, and ghosts the notification. Cut to TV news. The hero, King, is target number 1 for foreign terror attacks. Public rage at the Gov is spiking. Park walks in with a cold one. Why watch that trash? Did you overdo it? Kang looks over. You mad? Bro. Park shakes his head. Nah, course not. Ruffles Kang's hair. I know it's tough. Can't be mad. Not when I'm the only one who gets your vibe. Kang sighs, relieved. Well, there's the French saint. Park cuts in. That psychoed, she ain't me. Get real, kiddo. Kang laughs, thanks him for sticking around. Old man stays quiet. Just sips his drink. Kang asks, what's your class again? Park goes, pure blood assassin. Kang. So you fully awakened? Get loot? Park grins. Leaking killer aura. Got this. The Heartbreaker, legendary dagger. Kang admits, kinda yeah, I actually corrupted a legendary item myself. Park warns, chill out. You'll crash if you keep going this hard. Smirks, come on, let's touch some grass. I know a level 7 tower we can raid. They arrive at the Mafia Tower. Old man tells him to gear up and warns that it's gonna be full of backstabbing and nasty drama. Kang waves, feels like a mob movie. Cut to a rainy alley. Blonde dude goes, you have until summer. Hands him a thing. Don't forget, this is for our peace. Opens a busted watch. Shame, it's broken. Gift from my godfather. Kang gripes about the rain to Mr. Park, hood up, bro. Don't ruin the perm. This blonde runs up, yelling stranger. Help, we swap lukes. Is that slang for tourists? She says it's Black York fam's in trouble. Kang grins, trouble is our specialty. He spots her curves. Wait, she's a girl? She waves us in. 5 mobs run this town. Capone, Falcone, Gambino, Sanchez, and Ko. Big turf meeting in 3 days. But her godfather got whacked with his crew. Kang looks curious. Godfather. She was street trash. Got powers by total luck. But was useless till Pops adopted her. He saved her. Park pokes, stuff like a kid. She says during the hit, she only saved the boss's kid. Now he's the dumb. Cigar guy says, I'm Prez. The big boss. Mr. Park snorts, this shrimp is the boss. Blonde kid snaps. I'm Vito Capone, the heir. She tells Mr. Park to chill. Bad judge. Kid's got aura. Park shug. Kid stops him. Okay, enough. No time. Let's focus. Go, Rebecca. Oh, so that's her name. They're shocked. She's a chick. Plan? Glory. Gotta grab all the businesses. The meat and smoke the guys who hit us. Kang asks if they have a suspect yet. She bets on the other 4 dons. Or a team. Gambino is the main suspect. He's weak, so he's likely starting beef. Kong checks, picks, just kill 'em all. She nods. Hater's gonna get deleted anyway. Kong's boss looks nervous though. Kid panics. Capones, we're legends. But we peeked under my dad. Rebecca watched him win for 20 years. She knows the way. I don't argue. Hero says, but ain't you the boss? Kid sweats. Kong cuts in. So, kill 'em all. Kid sighs. Let's wait till we're sure. My old man pulled the exact same move. He asks Becca if he's messing up, but she just smiles and says no, then calls him a total cutie. Mr. Park cracks his back, noting how weird this 5-family beef really is. Kong decides, let's wreck the Kios first. They're basically next door. Chin in hand. He grins. You sound like a total movie villain right now. Park Pops replies, best time for it. Remember, this whole world's just a game anyway. Next thing you know, they're raiding some random building. Confused guards ask why they're beefing with the Kyo, then splat blood everywhere. Poor dudes got deleted before they could blink. Mr. Park yells, quit. Now if you want, spill the beans and you might survive. One goon shouts back, we ain't get lost. Losers. So the old pro dives in, slicing up everyone in the lobby. Kang watches, mumbling, dang, looks like he's actually enjoying this, way too much. Some dude busts in, screaming their chickens for attacking plot twist, it's Kyo himself. A minion gets grabbed and squeals. Boss ain't hiding from trash like you. Mr. Park smirks, ever flown? And chucks the guy a KO, telling Kong to hop in. Kang grins, totally down for it. The old guy points, wait, you're chilling today, right? I got this soloed. Weirdest convo ever. Even Kang looks shook. He laughs, aims his ice magic, and goes, cool, I'll just open the path then. Blast off. Park rushes straight for Kyo. Kang's mowing down extras when he spots a shoe that looks like a girl's. Please, writer gods, let it belong to some total baddie. Nope, just some chick floating outside, watching Park go beast mode. Park spots, herking to. They both side-eye the crows. Clutching a feather, Kang mutters about bad vibes and hidden plots in this game. The scene wraps with the girl zooming off like a jet. So Kyo's crew is toast. Up next, the Gambino. Kang watches the mess. Sheesh, he's absolutely wrecking the joint. Wonders what Pops is on. Can't recall the last time he saw Mr. Park actually tried this hard. Looking down while his pet devours everything, he mumbles about hiding his true power from Park. Grinning at the beast, he says, eat 'em all, leave no crumbs. It burps, complaining his master's lazy and asking if he's comfy. Kong shrugs, I'm off the clock today. Cut to a burger joint. Mr. Park asks, cheeseburgers for every meal. Seriously, not grossed out yet? Mouthful. Kong replies, nah, these burgers are legendary. He's gotta eat 'em all. The old pro hints, there's better stuff out there. Kid mumbles, you got no clue. Sad it is to eat trash food on vacation. Switching gears, he asks about Gambino. Face turning serious, Mr. Park admits the guy was totally clueless. Kang munches away, roasting the geezer. Bro, thought you said you had this handled. Park's totally chill, guaranteeing Gambino won't start any drama at the meetup. Dude's legit. Cut to, long-haired guy on his phone. Super salty, cause nobody's picking up. He's paranoid that the Sanchez and Falcone families actually linked up to wipe out the guys hacking up blood, swearing cause those jerks ghosted him after dragging him into this mess. Back to Park. You got 72 hours before your heart twists into a pretzel and goes boom. Unless I fix those pressure points, he smirks. You picking up what I'm putting down? Dude nods fast. Gambino sits out the bidding war. Duh. And we'll help hunt down whoever wasted Capone. Full support. Park pokes his temple. Nice. Good to know you ain't slow. I'll let you off the hook for now. Catch ya later. Gambino's raging, grinding his teeth so hard, he snaps his cigar in two. Kong snacks again. They learn zilch. Park goes dad mode. Stop chewing ice. You'll wreck your grill. We'll see what's up at the meeting. He reckons it's bigger than just the 5 families messing around. Time skip. Crows are creeping. The Capone crew pulls up to the spot. Cut to Mummy, Vito, and Gambino, chilling at a table. Mummy guy is Marcellus Keogh, the big boss, complaining they're tardy. Gambino says they're down 2 guys. The shaky kid swears Sanchez and Falcone did his dad, and Rebecca, the flying lady, tells the kid to chill and not jump to conclusions yet. He agrees she's always right. She smirks like a total baddie. Rebecca's acting kinda sus, don't you think? Boom, a goon rushes in. Boss, big news. Boss is like, for real. Sanchez and Falcone got clapped. Kid figures there's a new player in town. Mr. Park's not surprised. Knew it. The 5 families were too soft. Kang finishes a burger. Bummed out. Thought he leveled up. Guess not. Click. Spotlight. On. Everyone looks up. Hits the crow lady on stage. She goes, "Sup? You gross pests. Ruining my city. Teaming with dirty politicians. Ripping off the poor. Blackmailing everyone. ... Y'all nasty worms are messing up the vibe here." She yells. She's exposed them. I, Necro, am here to serve some justice. Kid Capone screams. Did you take out Sanchez and Falcone? Necro stomps. Yup, those losers deserved it. Just like your dad. Ouch. Then she flings a bunch of razor feathers straight at the kid. Rebecca flips to hero mode, steps up, and yells, "Get behind me." Crow Girl is shook. Rebecca blocked it. Then she gets a flashback to the night Mr. Capone got toasted and veto claimed. Rebecca pulled the trigger. She heard that too. Necro smiles like a psycho, swearing payback. Crow Girl screams, calling them all trash. Our boy hops in. Too many people in this world seriously need to go. Then bam, giant darkness. Well, Nora appears and swallows everything up. Sheesh. Mora code the vibe with one chomp. Kill a kitty. Kong pats him. Real boss down. Thought Crow was weak, but he Hark as Crow dips and slices Shadow Boy instantly. Cat squeals. Kang's like, whoa. She's buff. He dives, snags a cape, aims a finger gun. Death mark hits. Stats stank hard. -1000 dex and dodge. Swaps, moves, calls, X9 mag. Cheat sheet pops up. Psycho, bird lady. Razor feathers incoming. Heads up. Hidden bombs. Crow hits a decoy. Ninja style. You ain't no hero. Kong seeing the nerf. Crow grooves. Debuff. You ain't local, she sneers. Whistle spoonbirds dive bomb fast. Kaboom. Total bad guy vibes. Park hops. Around? Too many wrong jobs. He yells, I'm a 1v1 duelist, bruh. Kang roasts him. You called dibs on bosses. Save the VI. You're the tank today, buddy. Park flips out. Say what? I'm a killer, not a guard. Kong smirks. Murder's my jam. Actually, / blocked. Be a hero. Crow cries. Why be bad? Kong hero geek. Nah, just pay me. Crow begs. They lied. Capones are total trash. Killed my fam and walked free. Courts folded. City's gross. We are the law. Fight the scum. Splat. Shadow spikes. Skewer Crow. Kong yup. Unmasks her. Cringe gear. Then gasp. A kid. He grabs a trigger. Justice. Click. Kang's confused. Then, boom, upstairs. Smirking in the fire. Crow. New 3 days ago? Guess how many bombs? Big boom. Park grabs Kong Noir. They bail. Billin goes poof. Safe now. Becca's like, thanks for staying, says the mob's own. The whole biz now. Capone's won. Kong grinned and said, baby boss made it. And the Capones are on top. Happy now? Mission accomplished. But he got all serious. Just one question though. Whoosh! 8 blades snapped to her throat as he asked, you planned this whole disaster, right? She didn't even blink. Relevance? Kong shrugged. My contract says, delete every enemy of the Capone family. That means you flipped, killed the execs, and used a hero as your personal hitman against the other bosses. Rebecca scoffed. Receipts? Where's the proof? Kang flashed a feather. Straight from the hero's mouth. He said, you sold the Capones out. You're the mole. You wiped the board to install a kid as a puppet king? You want to run Black York? Congrats. You're officially a target. She put on a fake smile. Me? Never. I did it for Vito. He's way too soft for this life. So I offed the Godfather to save the kid from that burden. I removed the threats. She clasped her hands like a saint. Swore she was just shielding him from this trash world. Just doing her guardian duties. It had to be done. Kang rolled his eyes. You backstabbed your dad to use a kid as a pawn. Gross. Mr. Park stepped up. Guardian, please. You just crippled him so you could steal the loot. She sneered. Cool story, but you can't prove it. Park kicked the door open. Oh yep, ask him. Rebecca froze. The kid was standing there, bawling his eyes out. Wait, she begged, panic finally setting in. Vito looked up. You got one thing right, Rebecca. He grabbed a Glock. This world sucks. Blank. Ding tower cleared. All Capone enemies. Park walked off. Man, I should be the star of a noir movie. Kongs, you're no star, and this wasn't noir. Dude, Ideally, it was a superhero flick. They laughed until a minion burst in. Boss, big trouble. He screamed about a level 5 tower in Sue, about to break. Dead silence. Even Kang broke a sweat. Next scene. Talking about that level 5 nightmare. Some association NOOBs had tried to raid it. They got wrecked and barely escaped. One guy raged. We failed. That's -3 points. We're gonna get deranked. Another dude was shaking. We can fix it. Just ... beat hard mode. The team looked at him like he was crazy. Mushroomhead yelled, "What? You forgot the grind to get here. You want to go back to being leash dogs?" The team muttered, "No." He gritted his teeth. Then, we wiped the penalty points. Hardmode is our only shot. Squad reran. The tower on hard. Spoiler. They got absolutely clapped. Kong knew the rank system was harsh, but this totally unhinged. His mind drifted to the impending breach. Breaks are rare RN, but back in seasons 1 and 2, constant nightmare. Total noob. Nobody knew the meta, so wiping meant game over. One collapsed tower equaled mass graves. RIP to loved ones? Not today though. He popped his inventory to check the bench. 3 drops, flashed. One leggy super, rare tier, tracker, talisman, wind bracelet, power ring, plus 2 legendary cards. First up, a coat, tanks defense by 900, buffs, evasion, 1200. The second was the shadow mantle, which basically, turns your shadow into a massive goth blanket covering the whole zone. Fit check, complete. Our guy was ready to rumble. Swapped some accessories, tweaked a skill. System pinged, event starting. He hopped out the whip looking like a main character. Crowd went wild. Screaming hero, king is here. Total fanboy mode. Kong wasn't vibing with the hype though. Face, like stone, just glared at the sky, sensing major bad juju incoming. While the NPCs cheered, the portal cracked open. Crimson flash. Bad news. System started the death clock. 10.9. Some Rondo hero yelled, "Heads up, it's starting." No. 8.7.6. Kang grabbed the dude's shoulder. "Listen up. If this applies to you, yeet yourself out of here now. Finger up. 1. Get caught in my you're dead. 2. Actually, everyone but me, probably, dead. And ... Boom. Tower break live. Mobs flooded out. Kang went full shadow mode, while the heroes dipped. Endless swarm. Kang sliced through M like butter, noting the weird variety. Orcs, lizard-looking freaks. ... and glitchy nightmares he couldn't even identify. Based on the tower name, the Ochurun probably had human enemies, which meant these creeps were crashing the wrong party. He frowned. Where were they spawning from? Suddenly, a news chopper buzzed in. "Check this out, chat. Hero King is soloing a level 5 hard mode breach. Insane. Haters are loud, but look at those skills. Unmatched." This journalist was either gutsy or brain dead. Flying that close for clout. Somebody give that man a Darwin Award. Red lightning ripped the sky. System pinged. "Entertain me more." The Abyss of Monarch was pulling up, summoning pure void. Reporter kept yapping like he wasn't about to die, explaining ... that the portal shift meant an abyssal boss was spawning. Kong kept shredding mobs, muttering about the reporter's dedication. "Scram before I feed you to the ... monsters." Then he charged straight at the summon. System alert. It's an abyssal slime. Kang smirked, yeeting blades. 0 damage. Though, he hopped down. Gotta go big to squish this. Cue Mega Ice Spikes and Charlotte's webcar. Take a wild guess what that does? Web blasts? Dicing the goo into jelly cubes. Nora went tight, snacking on the bits. System? Slime toasted. Break hold. Abyss boss vibes with it, drops a shiny jewel. Then, shocker. Guess who ruins the mood? Yup, everyone's fave annoying jobs. 5,000 reporters. Scream. Hero King saved us. Kane struck a pose. Go smash that like button. Helps Mamoru make spicy content for... Yup.